Today, everyone, it's time for we're gonna watch this video of this demonstration that happened in our hometown of Stockholm today, where a lot of people who fight for the freedom,
Yeah, the freedom of the Swedish people.
yeah, they are very against the vaccine and whatnot, and they don't want things to be closed down. I don't know. They're there
Yeah,
for a reason.
the harsh restrictions that have been imposed,
Yeah.
like like
Har-
like what restrictions
Uh,
do we have?
yeah.
What
Oh,
is it?
wait.
The
I don't
harshest
know,
of
but it's
all.
harsh. It's harsh, man. Like I can't live like right now.
Like,
It's
wait. I think we have to close the bars at 11 p.m.
yeah.
That's crazy. That's you
Whoo!
cannot live on. And
Yeah.
wait, for how long? It's predicted
Wait,
to be for how long? Like
a couple
2 weeks,
weeks.
I think.
Oh my
Oof.
god, dude.
This is not possible. So to
I
cope with
can't.
this, we're having a beer review.
Have a little beer review on the side as well. So we bought the same beers and stuff from all across the globe. You know.
While
So
keeping, we bought them while keeping social distance and wearing masks and everything,
of
because
course,
we do not
of course.
associate with these kind of people.
Exactly. Exactly. Therefore, I've already cracked open this
Oh,
bottle.
you're doing it in a glass. Oh, damn. Oh, wait, hold
Oh
on.
yeah,
Let me
yeah,
get.
yeah. No, but
God
hey,
damn, we're doing
hey.
it the right way.
Yeah, of course. So yeah, so I guess we'll just be, discussing stuff, discussing what's going on in this very IRL stream type stream that was streamed a couple hours ago.
Yeah. This is very recent, by the way.
Yeah,
This was today, a couple hours ago.
exactly. So yeah, we'll see. Little backstory, we're both from Stockholm, but currently we don't live there, both of us.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good to see what our hometown has become
Well,
during our short absence.
not really good. I kind
Yeah,
of hoped that we were kind of different from what you see in the news in US and
yeah,
things like that. But I guess not.
yeah. Amen, amen. Well, do we dig into this? So just
Yeah. So maybe we should talk about
yeah,
what it is. It's so we have Lindemann's apple.
yep,
You might not. And it's a lambic beer, whatever that means. In in the story, it said it was a sour beer.
yep.
So yeah.
We'll see what this and I guess we can maybe rate them out of 5 or something, out of
Yeah.
10. All right,
Hmm.
let's give this
Have to
a go.
close it. It's
Okay, okay. Hmm.
I like this. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's sweet.
So
It's
it's
very
not,
sweet.
yeah, it's not, it doesn't taste at all like beer, in my opinion.
At all. No, it's very much more like cider.
Yeah, and yeah, it feels literally like apple cider.
Yeah, yeah.
How many percent is it? It's what is it?
This
Four
text is so
percent.
fucking small.
Four
Yeah, so
percent. So
it's kind of for bitches, but it is what it is.
it's what we would
Even
call maybe folköl, which is beer of
yeah,
the people, the one you
exactly,
drink on your way to work.
exactly. And as you can see, the people are kind of being bitches, so
Yeah.
it kind of suits
It's
them to have a folköl being fairly
yeah.
low
So
percentage.
that, what annoys me the most, well, this is kind of like how Sweden is right now, how we've been dealing with the crisis. No one wears masks, really.
No,
Like, and I wouldn't say it's necessarily their fault, really,
no,
because it hasn't been a thing, really, ever. Like,
yeah,
we haven't been forced to wear masks everywhere. We've been, like, slightly recommended to wear masks if we
yeah,
go on the buses at a certain time period, maybe.
exactly.
But, yeah.
Yeah, it's exactly. I think a lot of people, I wouldn't blame them. Obviously, there are still people who wear masks. I try to wear it as much as I can as well.
Yeah,
But
I've been I was a bit depressed when they said that there were new restrictions coming out, but that's because I didn't know that it was actually. So how it's looking right now, our restrictions will be going until the middle of February, I think. It was before,
Yep.
and
Yep.
it's not really that much. It's that we can't be too many in the same area. The
Yep.
You can't really like dance in clubs and things like that, and they have to close at 11, which is
Exactly. You
uh,
can't stand up and drink.
yeah.
Apparently.
It's quite annoying, and I think yeah, you need a COVID pass for to enter some like I know you need it to watch movies and other areas.
I could be wrong. Yeah, for I could be wrong though. I think it's actually the organizer, I guess to a certain extent, but it's kind of like the organizer who decides if they want to use it or not,
Or
or if they. So
okay, yeah.
basically, it's like either it's the COVID pass and you can have up to 500 or whatever it was, right? Or you can do no COVID pass, like the
No, I saw.
vaccine
I
pass,
think I
and you
saw.
have to have social distancing within the people.
Yeah, and I think what it was is if you're more than 50 people in an area, you have to do the COVID pass at that point. I think there was
Yeah,
something like that. But you don't have to before that, and it's up to the owner of the business.
exactly,
Um,
exactly.
yeah, kind of, yeah. But since it's just like 3 weeks left, and these restrictions came in last week. I mean, I just wear masks all the time now when I'm outside, basically. So just I feel
Yeah,
like if everyone wears masks and does what the government recommends, then we're gonna be done with this really quickly.
exactly. But
Because
then
this,
you have this.
yeah, this is so annoying to see. It's just 2 weeks. Like, what are they doing?
Yeah,
They're done
exactly. Oh my
since.
gosh, dude.
What is?
Oh my lord.
Nah, this is ridiculous. Like,
Yeah. Jeez. I mean, like, I do agree. Like, I feel like obviously, if everyone were to, take their own responsibility and stuff, it would be better. But I do agree also with what you said in the beginning that at the end of the day, I don't think it's 100% every single person's fault. Obviously, I think it's a lot that because of the strategy that we've had here, it's kind of been like whatever you do, like the restrictions we have now, they become super harsh just because we've had nothing. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Whereas like if they started with masks
yeah. I mean,
when literally
wait,
everyone did that,
this man is conflicted with the restrictions. You can see how heartbroken he is by these restrictions. God damn. What
yeah,
is?
Jesus, yeah, wow,
Yeah, so it's kind of true. I mean, but the thing is, these restrictions are just so that the vaccination can catch up to. So we like take a break a bit and let the vaccinations pick up the pace
yeah,
while we
yeah.
quarantine. So or it's not really quarantining, but
For Sweden, it's quarantine, but
yeah,
for the entire world,
it's
it's
for like an average
freedom.
Sunday.
Yeah, exactly. Mm, yeah, but still, I think. What do you think of this, like, vaccine mandates? Because I feel like if I were to sympathize with some of these people, I guess, and I don't agree with it either way, but I guess some of them, their opinion is more like, yeah, now you're gonna put a mandate on this, and it's our freedom, and I should have the right to choose and stuff. But I don't really like on a personal level. I don't understand. Like you've had the right to choose, and you can still live your life. It's not like your entire life is
Yeah,
ruined if you're not vaccinated. You know?
yeah. I mean, it's like people think that they deserve to be able to go wherever they want, like to the cinema and things like that. They
Yeah,
think that that's like, oh yeah, that's my right. I am allowed to go whenever I want to the cinema, but it's like you're endangering people by going there. And if
exactly,
that's what you, so if you want to choose to not take the vaccine, all right, that's your choice. I am completely against that,
exactly.
but it's your choice. But then You're not allowed to endanger people by going
Exactly,
to public places that where you could spread the virus. And
exactly. It's yeah, it's to me, it's almost like drunk driving, right? Where it's like, yeah, they made it illegal, and people are totally okay with that because it's easier to kind of visualize how that would be a danger to other people,
mm,
more than this where there's so much, since it's medical, people, stupid people don't, or it's easier not to believe in it than just like someone crashing into a family's car
mm,
because they're drunk. But it's like, you can get drunk, you can drink, you can do whatever you want, but just don't drive drunk because
yeah,
you're endangering other
yeah.
people.
I mean, you're allowed to drink, you're allowed to drive, but you're not allowed to do both at the same time because then you endanger people.
And everyone's cool with it, the same way everyone's cool with wearing seatbelts.
Yeah,
I don't think any of these people are like, tomorrow let's have a demonstration against seatbelts because the government can't say, if I don't want to wear a seatbelt, I ain't gonna wear a seatbelt. Like, yeah, I mean, there are
yeah,
things that you
because
were imposed to do as a human being, which is,
but
the government is supposed to protect you from yourself.
yeah, but I think
Because people are stupid.
what's kind of different with this, because drunk, if you drive drunk, like you might injure yourself, and if you don't wear a seatbelt, you might injure yourself, right?
Yeah,
But with the COVID, it's mainly uh, if you don't follow these things, you're gonna endanger people in the risk groups and not
yeah,
yourself, because most people
potentially yourself.
getting, yeah, but very like it's really unlikely that you're gonna have
Yeah,
bad yeah, have a bad time, or like, yeah, die from COVID.
for now, from what we know now, yeah,
Yeah, but so I think people don't realize that. I've heard a lot of people say that, oh, but I don't. It doesn't matter if I get COVID because it's not gonna matter to me. I'm just gonna be
yes.
a bit
Oh my
sick.
god,
Oh my god, it sucks, but like, yeah, I'm gonna survive, so I don't need to do it.
yeah,
But that's not why you're getting vaccinated. You're getting vaccinated so the you don't spread it further once you're sick.
exactly. That's why everyone,
You can still spread it further when you're vaccinated, by the way.
of
Yeah,
course, but
but it's like,
but
yeah,
it's
it's gonna be less. You're gonna how I visualize it is this like a chain, right? So you have the first guy getting infected in the chain, then he
right.
passes it on, and this is the old person that's gonna die basically. And
Yeah,
if no one's vaccinated, it's gonna make it to the end. If everyone's vaccinated, it's gonna like stop right here.
yeah, exactly, exactly. I feel the exact same. Yeah, I still don't understand how there could be people who still, like, fully grown adults who have an opinion that's like, but I'm not gonna get sick. Like, how? We've been in
Yeah,
this shit for 2 years now. Like, how on earth have you not, like, grasped the idea of
and the
that
thing
not
is
being a
like,
valuable argument?
I, the thing I so many people of these like so many of these people uh it feels like they have nothing against getting the vaccine. They're just like too lazy, or they don't want to do it because of a principle or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I think it's. I mean, when one person starts being like, no, and then we're to the point where, I mean, it's pretty much normalized now. Like, there is a lot of people who aren't vaccinated, and I think personally, I think, like, you do you, honestly, but still, I just hope that they realize that it is dangerous to other people. And I feel like if you don't get that, then how much of a, like, are you not a bit of a psychopath
Yeah,
at that point?
I think at the same time, I don't know if the government's really like giving a good picture of what it means to get vaccinated, because
Yeah, that's
from
true.
what I've seen, we have ads. I don't know. I think they come on YouTube and things like that a bit everywhere. We see those ads from the. I guess it's
Government.
like the CDC of Sweden,
Yeah,
Folkhälsan.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Uh, they say they just say get vaccinated when it's your turn. Or that was in the summer, right?
Yeah,
When it's your turn, get vaccinated. But they don't
yeah,
really like explain why.
yeah, yeah. There's so little. And it's the same with masks. Honestly, it's like, yeah, for now that's a recommendation. It's, I mean, I don't care. Like, maybe this is too not Swedish, but if it's a recommendation, people are not gonna follow it if it bothers them. You know,
Yeah,
like it's not enough. It's just
yeah,
not,
yeah.
because it
Because yeah,
bothers them in the slightest.
yeah. Last year we had way more restrictions than this, and now I wasn't in Stockholm that time, but I
Yeah,
came back during the winter for like 2 months,
yeah,
and when I went to like this exact area, the the sidewalks were full of people. Like no one gave a
yeah,
shit about the, oh yeah, you have to stay like 2 feet apart. Like it kind of looked like this last year during
yeah.
the peak of Corona in Sweden.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So yeah,
Like, from the entire situation as well, one thing that kind of bothers me as a whole is just, it's like, all of a sudden you kind of need to have a strong opinion on either side, which I think is good if you're not on this side. Because if you're on this side, like, I'm sorry, but if you're on this side, I mean, I would rather, I'm not a doctor. I will never be a doctor.
mm,
I I would rather listen to the majority of doctors.
yeah,
The same way, if my doctor, if I have a symptom of whatever, uh, if he tells me, okay, take a little bit of this, I'm not gonna be like, well, you know what, that's just you, okay? I'm gonna go and see five other doctors. Like, what
yeah,
is this? Like, what's happening right now with this? Like, just listen to the majority. That's what I think. Like, just, I don't
yeah. I
get
mean,
it. People are just so entitled to.
I don't understand. It's like there's so many medical professionals that say that the vaccine's safe. It's like it's good to help the like reduction of the spread of the virus. Yada yada yada. Everyone's heard it all, but somehow these people exist.
Yeah,
I don't understand. Like, how do they dodge all this information?
yeah. I mean, bro, because the thing that I don't get as well is like, if you take up one example of, oh, yeah, but this person took the vaccine in X country and they died like 2 days later. Okay,
Yeah,
but what about the people that this person got COVID and they died X days later?
yeah.
Like,
But
it, it
but that's just one case in a million, Louis. You can't say that. But I'm gonna keep going with my argument. Uh,
yeah, it's
wait,
weird.
these are cops?
Yeah, they're like kind of
These look
cops.
like them. What the hell are those cops? What?
Dude,
They look
they
like
just
they
have a
just found.
vest.
They look like they just found the vest on the side of the road and put it on.
Why on
What
earth?
the hell?
What? What? It's like barely on.
I've
What
never
the
seen
fuck?
cops. That
Ah,
that
hey.
could be fake. What? Like, are they trying to be civil? Like, what are they doing? Like, if you're trying to hide in the masses, like, be like civilian cops, all right, maybe. But like, when you put a big ass vest
Bro,
on top of it,
bro, what
I
is
don't know.
this?
That's the first time I've seen that. Oh,
Yeah,
cops always look so
so
badass and
many
shit
people
with.
though.
Yeah,
The
this
only
is
thing
great,
that I'm,
and they all have
I'm
these
like,
instruments.
but do people? Does everyone? Is everyone really here? Is everyone here like really
Yeah.
into this?
Uh,
Like, I don't get it.
the
Really?
thing is, we have to put this in perspective as well. Now, this is a really busy street normally,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
there is no reason, and it's on a Saturday, right? This is like where all the shops are. This is right down the road, right there. That's the
yeah,
basically the center of the city. So I mean, uh, there's a lot of people that don't have anything to do with that here. But we're gonna see a bit later on in the video when they move up. I don't know if
yeah,
they really move. I don't know what they're doing right now, but they're gonna move to a certain place, and you're gonna see those people are all in the demonstration that we'll see later.
yeah. Jeez, no, but because the crazy thing, like, that I think with this as well is like, Sweden. it became, and this is like no matter where you are on the spectrum, you have to acknowledge this. Like if you look at the entire world, who is co-signing the strategy, for instance, that Sweden has taken, and this like anti-mask thing and very like anti-restriction thing? Who is co-signing this? It's the alt-right everywhere. Like it's the Trumps, it's that type of stuff, right? And then you come to Sweden, and it's flipped, which is this country that's like super politically correct on every aspect. Like I would have thought that if you explained the situation to me like 2.5 years ago, this is going to happen. How do you think Sweden is going to react?
Yeah,
I
but
would say they're just going to go with the flow, and they're going to go with like with all of like just like with all of their colleagues or like their neighborhood countries, close shit down because they don't want to be offensive and kill people,
yeah,
which is literally what you do.
but you know one thing I remember seeing this before. Why they said that masks were just recommended and not forced is because
Mm,
they really went hard on the 1 meter, or like it was 2 meters, maybe 2 meters apart
yeah,
back in the
yeah, like
days.
social
Yeah.
distancing
So yeah,
thing.
they really went hard on that because they said that wearing masks, that's good, right? That is just a benefit, right? But people
Yeah.
think that if you wear a mask, you can get as close to each other as you
Mm,
want. But the best way to keep the virus from spreading is keeping distance all the time. So they wanted to
yeah,
people to understand that, but then again, like no one really cared.
yeah, exactly.
I mean,
And it's like,
we worked with this COVID vaccination, and
yeah,
so we worked with like helped nurses. We did basically everything but vaccinate, right? Help with getting the flow of people through and all that. And you notice we try. So we really had to like make sure that oh you're 2 meters apart. I think it was 1 meter then,
yeah, I
right?
think so.
Or maybe
Around that,
I don't know. No, it was two
two
meters. I
meters.
think. I think it was 2 meters. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was
And
so rarely like
yeah,
people
no
were.
one respected it at all ever. And like
Oh,
we tried to get people to stay apart, but at some point, when you work 1 month and you have to remind people every 10 minutes,
yeah,
10 minutes to
even
do it
more
every
if
day,
you were to
yeah.
be like,
Because I mean, so many people, like,
yeah,
no one really cares about that. It's pretty crazy.
no, yeah, because like to me the masks they just feel like it's more like seat belts, you know. And I feel if they had kind of, I don't want to say like imposed more fear around the virus, of course not, but if they had more like told us a bit more, or like told everyone about the dangers and everything and the real pros of wearing masks and stuff,
Mm,
then they would have, people could have like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna social distance, or you know what, I'm gonna wear a mask. But
yeah,
it just felt like, okay, yeah, what we're gonna do now is like keep social distance. Like people are not gonna do that if they don't have to,
yeah.
you know. It's
I
just
think
not gonna
it's
happen.
because, like, to most these people, I don't know. I feel like I hear the stories of like, oh, this and that person died of COVID, but to me, honestly, if you just take away like, sure there was restrictions and all that, but like, for me it was life as usual, kinda. You get what I'm saying? It's like, sure there's
Yeah,
restrictions, these
a hundred
restrictions came out
percent.
of nowhere, but it's like I didn't feel any different. I heard stories, but
No.
it's like I never cared if I got corona or not, right?
Yeah.
Like if I got it, if someone told me I got it, it's like darn. Now I guess I have to stay inside and all that, but it's like oh no.
Yeah.
It's a bit like getting
Exactly.
any other disease really. So I don't
Yeah.
know. I feel like people don't grasp, and me included, don't like actually get
Yeah.
what COVID does really.
Exactly. And the thing is,
What
I'm
is
a
this?
I'm a
These. Oh, I'm sorry. These are just trolls. This is the pirate party flag. They're they're branching like that's a. I I just know that as a troll party. It doesn't.
It has to be. It has to. Like,
I've heard of it multiple
yeah,
times, but
same.
it's like uh it like in what the hell? I don't even know what they stand for.
Pirates, dude.
Yeah.
We can what? I can download movies. Like I feel like that party. I guess there's a bit more to it. I hope, but like in 2010, okay, maybe I wouldn't vote for it, but at least it was a bit more. It was more of a thing with the whole like downloading movies and the Pirate Bay. But now it just feels like, dude,
You know
it's
something
so in the
I've heard.
past.
Now I don't know if this is true, but I've heard that some companies they sell or they give their movies to these streaming sites and then just
Really?
and since these sites are just packed with ads, they get a lot of revenue, and I think they take some of that
Damn.
revenue after. Now, I don't remember where I saw this, and this might be false, but it sounds like something that could be profitable to do, right? Since I mean, the
Yeah.
streaming sites are gonna exist no matter what. So if you give
Mm.
them legally, like if you give them actual contract, I
Yeah.
mean, you've got a legal business that gives you a bit less revenue, but still,
Yeah. What I
right?
could see is a twist of that. Like, or I could see that as well. But imagine, like, okay, my job is to spot. I work for Universal, and I work
Wait,
with
your
like
job is to what?
spotting websites
Ah, okay, yeah.
that like streaming websites that have our movie, and I contact them and I say like, look, you have it. Here's what's gonna happen. Either you take it down and we pursue it legally, or we sign a contract that we get 80% of the ads from it. Maybe something like that.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like something much better. Because if you crack down on them and try to like sue them, you might somehow get their site taken down. I feel like it's so hard to find who is responsible for the sites that you're just
Yeah,
gonna find they're just gonna make another one straight after.
exactly, exactly. Yeah, I've never really used those sites that much, honestly. More for sports, honestly.
I don't know, I don't know if I use them that much. I can't be bothered with all the ads. So if
Yeah. Oh my
something's
god.
not on Netflix and I really want to watch it, I might go on that. But
Yeah, exactly,
yeah,
dude. Like after a while, like come on.
yeah, I think it's just the ads make it because I think I only watch movies on my phone, and the ads on the phone when it just
Oh yeah.
tabs you to a different page, and then you come back, you
Uh,
click it, tab, click, tab, click,
ye-
tab.
yeah.
Oof,
I
I
mean,
can't do
because
it
on the
anymore.
computer it's really smooth,
Mm,
where you can just like Control W it every time.
yeah,
But
or like you have, I feel like you have ad blocks and you barely get anything at all.
true, true.
But mm. And then when you have to like pause the movie, like mid during the
Oh
middle of the
shit.
movie, and then for some reason it like it goes down to a smaller screen, then you have to like click it, you get an ad, it restarts the movie, you have to find your thing. Ah, it's a whole fucking
That's the thing with
process.
those sites. It's like if you have it running, don't click anything. Like
Yeah, yeah,
if you
you
want to
have to
go
hold the
full
phone.
screen,
You gotta hold the phone
whatever it
like
is,
this, and then nothing. You don't move.
don't not
Don't even
like
move the phone.
no, don't move the phone, don't move yourself. Just like stay immobile, and just in case the camera is sensitive as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just gonna ask, how much you got left on this one?
I'm done.
On the yeah, same here. I'm
All right,
taking the
which
last.
one?
I gotta go check in my fridge. Um,
Go for it. I'm thinking maybe the beer. No, the
it
the
was a beer. The
yeah,
one
but
you
it
showed
was
at the start before,
yeah, but
the
look,
Canadian one.
yeah, yeah, the Canadian one.
Yeah, sure.
The
This is a
Canadian
really
one.
this is a really cool one.
Oh man, look at this shit.
Yeah,
That shit is so
god
sick.
damn. I don't. What is it? Radio the Mothership, double IPA.
Oh shit, this one's 8.5 though.
Really?
It's- yeah. Holy
Ah,
shit.
another
Yeah.
full girl.
Two of them cramped in one little bottle.
Yeah. So when we get to the medium beers in Sweden, it's about at 20%.
Yeah, exactly. That's usually what we like, but we
Now,
figured, we don't want to make everyone watching
we
like
didn't
feel like,
rate this
you
one
know,
before, so I'd say
mm,
it was decent. All right, let's
it
move
was
on.
decent. I would say, yeah, decent out of 10. I
No
think
one really
that's
gives a shit.
no one's gonna buy it anyways. And yeah,
Like, yeah, I mean, a fucking bottle with 25 centiliters, 4%. I mean, it tasted good, but like a 25 centiliter bottle. Ah.
yeah. I mean, come on,
Oh,
come
let's.
on.
Can you smell this?
Mm.
Mm.
This
Wait.
one is actually,
Oh. it it got disgusting. What the
yeah.
hell?
There's something in it. I
It
think,
smelled really good, like the normal IPA,
yeah,
kind of
it's
like
yeah, IPA smell.
ananas maybe a flavor.
Yeah, but then
But
it's
now I
more.
smell a fucking like, dirty. Wait, I gotta taste it. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
mm,
you can feel it stronger, kind of in the.
yeah, I
It's not
guess.
as
I feel it's like wheat.
yeah.
I don't,
Damn,
I don't
I
know
don't
if
know, but
IPAs are made of.
the can is cool though. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know what the difference is, to be honest. It's
yeah,
just
it's just
Indian.
beer.
It's just fucking beer, and it's
Yeah,
better.
now I am not a big fan of beer though. Wait, is that? Oh, I thought it was Aphex Twin bag
Put it back,
on the
roll it back.
uh, like this right here.
Ah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
It's
nice
encore
though.
though.
Yeah.
You know, when you're fancy, you kind of recognize it, but yeah,
Mm. Are they starting to move? No.
I don't know. They're just stalemating here.
Oh, this is I don't know if I prefer this to normal beer. Oh wait, what is this
Yeah,
thing?
same. Yeah, what does it say here? What have they cooked up here?
No to
No to
vaccine
vaccine
pass.
pass. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, a
Wow.
strong message. Yeah. Now you can see these are very bright people.
But I don't get it, like, because I'm not that like uh, into the whole debate in Sweden. But was it ever mentioned that it's gonna be like vaccine pass everywhere? Because I feel like everything they've done now has been super soft. Like I've never had to use the fucking vaccine pass.
Yeah, I was surprised when my friends, like I had some friends that said, "Oh, we need the vaccine pass to go here." It's,
Hmm.
and
Did you?
uh, what? They
Oh,
went
for a
to a
bar? No.
bar. Yeah.
Yeah, you told me.
Uh, are they saying? Are they saying like yes to freedom? I guess this is kind of like the
Yeah.
same thing as in every country with
Yeah,
mandatory COVID pass.
exactly.
It's like, oh, this is
I
our
just
freedom shit. Are they starting to move towards the real center?
yeah, the
Of
real
course,
center.
blocking the railway system.
Yep.
So, well, no one
Damn.
takes that railway anyway, so who cares?
I feel like they have kind of this queen in beige, who's kind of the no to vaccine pass queen, who's just walking in the front line.
Does anyone even?
Look at that dude, bro. Now
What is he?
that guy right there with the megaphone, that's intelligence.
Yeah,
That's
this is peak
walking.
humanity.
This is
Like,
this is
I
really
swear, that guy just like. Wha- Did you see there was a guy before who felt like he was selling megaphones or something? Now that's a business idea. Go
the
into these
louder
things,
the better.
just find the most obnoxious people on there and just sell them megaphones, and you're gonna get
Hey,
people
you can
like
get
this.
louder.
It's this guy. It's this guy who had he had loads of megaphones before. He has
Oh
one on
shit,
his
yeah.
arm. He had loads of them before, but yeah.
The guy
So
with the black jacket is so turned on right now.
the
Like
one
he
that like
must feel
walking
like Jesus,
backwards.
like the prophet. Yeah, like the freedom prophet is just like has arrived.
Like,
It's fucking what's his name? What was his name? Irwin from
oh
Attack on
yeah, oh yeah,
Titan,
you just saw it.
leading the pack.
Oh yeah, like this guy, he started watching Attack on. We told him to watch Attack on Titan for so long, but he was always like, I'm gonna do it, like. But then once he started,
Hey, I came through though. I came through
Yeah,
when
yeah,
I
yeah,
when I actually said I was gonna watch it. I
yeah,
watched
yeah,
it.
yeah. When oh yeah, when you said you were gonna watch it, like well, yesterday, and now he's on season 3. Yeah,
It's great. It's great though.
yeah, it's
Who
so
who would
cool.
you if you could be like one of the characters?
Well, I mean, you gotta go with Levi.
Yeah,
I mean, he's so
yeah,
badass.
yeah.
And then like,
I agree.
I mean, then you haven't seen. I don't know if there's any characters you don't know that want to be, since you're just on season 3.
Yeah.
But I still think Levi, especially now. There's a part you're gonna see soon.
Okay,
He's so cool.
bro. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
those types of characters is shit.
yeah.
I wonder how it
Oh,
feels though to
oh,
be
they
a
got a
Titan.
flare now.
Oh shit, it's
This,
going
oh
down.
no, this is it's gonna turn down into a fucking riot. Now, I mean, people
Woo!
that bring flares, they just want the thing to turn into a riot. Like, I'm sorry, have you ever seen like, well, I guess this one, a demonstration end well with flares?
I mean, yeah, it's
It's kind of like you
it.
look at the guy, look at the guys that have them. Like, like those, that guy does not look like he wants what. Oh, he has the mask. Oh, it's a mask on he has.
Yo, you know what?
Wait,
This
hold up.
guy, he's got the flair, but you know what? I like him. At least he's got the mask, man, and the
Oh,
Adidas track
I mean,
pants.
I guess
Shout
towards
shout out to
long,
him.
I don't think, I don't know how like dangerous or like how something flares are, but I mean, it doesn't hurt anyone. I guess.
Yeah,
Except when
but
he
I do
throws it
agree
on the
that
ground
it's
like that,
yeah.
littering like an arsehole.
Oh shit,
Oh shit! Alright,
that's freedom for you, man.
oh, this is peak freedom.
Man, it's so weird.
Well, I
Like,
mean, the one thing that's actually nice to see about this is that at least there's so many people and with this like strong opinion, and from what I know, it was just a peaceful protest. Nothing
yeah,
happened.
exactly,
That's nice to
exactly.
see at least.
That's great.
Cops didn't have to do anything. I think. Uh,
Yeah,
I think we would have seen on the news if something happened.
yeah.
I haven't watched the
This
whole
has to
thing.
be this has to be one of the bigger ones recently, or I guess the
Yeah, I
Black
mean, it
Lives
has
Matter
to be.
one was a
Yeah,
bit
that
bigger
was the
though.
last big. Uh, it
Um,
probably was bigger.
yeah, I think so.
I mean, but what's
Oh,
going
kind of
on now
stopped
then?
here. Oh,
Oh shit, something's going on. The guy with the megaphone has something to say.
oh no!
Wait, what's going on now?
Freedom, the prophet of freedom, has something to say.
Oh, no, if he's still in the middle, oh yeah. Hey, make sure to take a selfie and post it on the Instagram. Show you were here. If he's in the middle there, I guarantee you he has a boner. Is he?
Yeah,
Can you
I
see
mean,
him?
yeah, I can't see him, but it has to be him. Oh, yeah, yeah, isn't it the guy in the left right now?
Oh, it is him.
Wait,
Like all the way. Oh,
yeah, all the way to
he
the left.
definitely. Yeah, there he
Oh
is.
man,
There he
oof,
is. He has a
man,
massive boner. You can see it on him.
oh man, he likes this.
I'm surprised he's still going. Like, he's been
Yeah,
walking
but
and screaming this thing the whole. Is that?
it's it's just like, what have you suffered from until now? Like,
Yeah, I
you
was
know what I mean?
surprised
Like when you
our friend told
protest.
us. Our friend basically lives pretty close to this. And we were watching Attack on Titan, and he told us, "Oh my God, there's a Titan outside my window." And it was just
But
this
it was this
protest.
guy. It was this guy.
uh,
Shit.
yeah, and so that's how like I didn't know that there was people this like, angry about these new restrictions.
Yeah.
Ah, he's getting a bit tired now. You can feel it.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh yeah.
you're gonna
Yeah.
whoa!
Tactical. Whoa.
And now he's walking away.
Hey. I like the energy though. It's a nice energy, but with the wrong intention. But you know what? I'll give them some points for the peacefulness and the freedom. No, not the freedom, the the peacefulness and the energy. But man, yeah. But
There
once
are
again,
some
it's so
pretty funny
weird.
characters in this. Oh, there's one coming really soon. This is the energy lady. Wha-
This one,
no, no, she's not the energy lady, but you will see soon. She's
okay,
very
okay.
funny. Are you?
But this question to me is just outdated in Sweden. Like, I feel like this was a bit of a fear for these people the very first time like they were mentioning it, and I think I
We're
saw this
mentioning what?
demonstration, like imposing or like having vaccine passports things like to enter certain places.
Yeah.
They talked about it, and then this website actually came up. I remember, and you could sign up like I'm gonna be there and whatnot. And it's like,
Or for this demonstration or what?
yeah, for this one,
Okay.
I saw it, and it was like 13,000 people signed up last time I checked. It's just probably way more. But anyways, at that time, it was perhaps relevant to them because they had like insinuated that maybe yeah we're looking into that or something. But that was what 2 months ago.
Oh, okay.
Actually, it may have been a month and a half, but still, it's like I haven't. I, they recently. This is important though. I don't know if you follow this. The not the latest restrictions, but the ones before that. They announced, which I thought was really good, 3 phases, and they started with phase one, which was like
Which are you talking about during the summer or?
no right now, like in right before Christmas they had this thing. So
Really?
they said okay,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
they had a thing where they were like, okay, we're gonna have 3 phases. For now, we're in phase one. If it gets worse, we're gonna go to phase two, and if it gets
Okay.
even worse from there, we're gonna go phase three. And they told everyone this is what's gonna happen on all of those, and that
Yeah.
was after this was started. I'm almost 100% sure, and none of them really included like harsh vaccine mandate things at all. I think it was more like, okay, now we're gonna close at 20 the bars or that type of stuff, or now we have to have school from home, because Swedish kids are still in school, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. That's one thing that they had, which they told me in my uni. Or at least it was because I go a course that requires a lot of on-site. It's a lot better for us if we're on-site to learn. Because I
Yeah,
do like yeah, game development, so and right now we're working with a team to make a game, so we have to be in the same place to like talk to each other. It's really good to have that on place. So we and I think the state really wants to push so that we can have school at
yeah,
on place as much as possible.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Like it's definitely not a focus for them to have it that way.
Yeah, and
Jesus,
I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
they make it seem like the government like really wants you to like be miserable and shit like that.
Yeah,
But it's like they this is like it's a pandemic. It's a what I'm sorry. What is this flag? The green and whites and the 12.
I don't know.
Right,
It
whatever.
looks like a Hammarby, so
Yeah,
in
yeah.
that case, I
Football
would
team.
co-sign it. Yeah,
But yeah, but what? Yeah. So they think that the government like wants people to be miserable and think, but they just want to avert people dying and things. Like
yeah,
it's not like they don't have to follow the restrictions as well. I mean, every restriction they put
exactly.
out, they have to follow, and
Yeah,
like double as much as you do. Because if they break a single one of them, you have 50,000 reporters. They're all gonna like put them on the front page of every newspaper.
exactly, exactly. I just think it's ridiculous that this question or that there is this form of like opposition in Sweden because it's literally like protesting an issue that isn't there. Like it's almost as if like I don't know. Let's say tomorrow I'm gonna be like no to guillotine, and it's like yeah, but no one wants to bring back the guillotine as a punishment. Yeah, but you know what? No to that. I don't want anyone to be, executed, and like no to rape. And it's like, yeah, okay, no one wants to rape. Like, like it's frowned upon already. Like, I don't get this.
Just
It's
frowned
like,
upon.
yeah, rape, okay. Rape and vaccine passes aren't the same thing. But it's like
Wait,
this
what's
right
that?
here, no
Oh yeah.
one no one
Oh my
is
god.
like trying to.
This
I haven't heard this.
this they're saying control states like a George Orwell type shit is what that sign said.
Uh,
That they think that a vaccine pass is gonna lead to a state that controls every movement you make. This is
I just think
it's
it's
ridiculous.
so
It's
funny.
like
It's so funny.
it's it would be different if things like this happen in normal times. Then yes, maybe you could make an argument for like a
Yeah,
state that
if
wants
it's
to.
just like all of a
Right
sudden.
now, it's a world crisis. Like I feel like no matter what the government does, I feel like it does not have anything to do with them wanting to take more control over us.
Yeah.
And I feel like
You
I don't know
know,
about you, but
exactly.
I feel like the government here is pretty trusted by most people, except these, it would seem. Like since we both follow I think what happens in the U.S. and I don't really trust the government from over there. Like you know that like the CIA or FBI are doing some shady shit. It feels like and
Yeah.
things
Yeah.
like that. But here in Sweden, I feel like no
Exactly.
matter what they say, I kind of trust them. You know, it's like
Exactly.
they've never. I feel like they've never wronged us in at least in the long time.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like they've been tailoring. I feel like they've been tailoring these people's opinion ever since it started. By just like it started, and at first, like every other country across the globe was just like they had their finger up the people's butts, and but in Sweden they just had like they kind of nibbled around it, and people were like, oh, thank you for not shoving it up, and now they're kind of like putting in the tiny part of the nail, just like, okay, we're just gonna close the bars at 11, just so you know. It's like, whereas the entire world is like has a whole finger up, and they're like, okay, you know what, it's cool, dude, it's a pandemic, whatever. And Sweden, like, we've become such pussies that it's like close bars at 11. Like, oh my lord, it's like, how is there, this is nothing, this is
That's a great
nothing,
analogy. But then,
you know
yeah, you have to remember that. Well, it's true that your analogy with like just the tip of the finger is getting shoved up in our ass, but like, it's not like the countries with whole fists shoved in have no protests. Now, oh
exactly,
my God,
yeah,
are they standing on that? That's
yeah,
water under it. That's a fountain. Are they not scared of
yeah,
falling
it's
in through
frozen, no, it's a frozen fountain.
the?
Yeah.
Like,
Jeez.
I would be scared to stand that. I don't know. Here in where I live, the snow came back like 2 days ago. It's not been that cold. That's all water normally. How the hell are
Yeah,
they
I think
standing
those
on
the
that?
round things spray the water though,
Yeah,
no?
yeah.
Yeah.
Some crazy view
Jeez.
here.
That's
Oh,
cool though.
we're approaching the. Now this
Oh.
is starting to become only people that are following this shit.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. If you're there at this point, there's 100% chance that, yeah.
Uh-huh. Now this is such a
Yeah.
cool area. I think the House of Culture.
Yeah.
Really nice
Love that.
place,
Love
honestly.
that.
There's a place where you can go up until you're 13 years old, and it just has. I think it's kind of like for parents that want to go shopping, and they just like drop you
Mm.
off over there, and you have like some books, and you have computers where you can do basically whatever you want.
Yeah.
And it's just a read. Have you been there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
When I
just a
was little.
really cozy place, honestly. I really liked
Yeah,
being
it's
there.
so cool. Like it's those tiny things that it's just like, shout out to Sweden.
Yeah.
Shout out to socialism.
Yeah, I mean, like, everyone keeps flaming socialism, but like,
Dude,
it's so
life is good.
great. Yeah, life is
Yeah.
amazing here. Like,
Yes.
what the hell? We get.
I mean,
Do you know?
that's the
Did
thing,
you
man.
know this year we have 0% rent? What do you call it on loans? The
Yeah,
payback.
like interest.
Yeah, 0%
Yeah.
interest on student loans this year.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, 0%.
Man.
So that's pretty crazy. Normally, I think it's 0.16 maybe
And that's because
something.
of Corona, of course.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I think yeah, yeah. It's something about like they've been pushing all the time during Corona for people to educate themselves while they can't work.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's
It's great. It's so good. Like, bro, and then you have this. It's like no one's ever happy. I swear.
yeah.
It's so weird. It's so
It's
weird.
like what was it? And then also if you there was something about taxes. Oh yeah, no. It's when you take a student loan in Sweden, you get there's something about you get less money or something if you have earned more than this amount of money during the year. And they removed that cap this year because they wanted people to work as well, like as much as they could during
Yeah.
the summer mainly. So it's like they do so nice things, and we get paid to go to university and things like it's free and all that.
Exactly.
And it's
Already that is crazy.
like people don't realize the chance they have. Like if
Yeah.
these people move to the US,
Send them
they
to China. Fuck it.
yeah, I mean, what I want to say is most people think, like, I guess most Americans, I think in Europe it's kind of changed nowadays. Think the US is a really good place to live. But,
Yeah.
like, send these people there. They're gonna
Yeah.
cause riots.
They're gonna exactly. It's gonna be a protest every week because they're gonna be like, wait, I have to pay for this. Wait, I have to do this.
Yeah,
Man.
like, and people think we have high taxes here. It's like, what do we pay? Like, the base pay for, like, when you do the summer job is 12%. And then when
Yeah.
you work like a normal job that pays like average, maybe like a bit under average. It's like, what is it, 22 maybe percent, something like that.
Yeah.
It's barely anything, and then you have all this shit free. Yeah, but
Exactly.
now we're approaching the energy lady.
Ooh.
I think
Okay.
it's in a like 5 minutes. I think we're gonna start seeing the energy lady. Now this
Facts.
is a
Facts.
very special woman. Oh,
Okay.
here it is. Don't go down. There's really weird energy down there. Uh,
Woohoo!
she's getting that feeling from down there. If you want calm energy, keep up here. If you want bad
Yo,
energy, go down
this
there.
is some spiritual shit. I like it. I like it though.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
speaking
She
her
she
mind.
she felt the bad energy down there, and she tried to warn these people.
Yo,
What the hell is that? Oh yeah, there. They have some
just
cameras.
dude pulled up with a torch. Like, it's like they've been playing too many RPGs. It's just like,
Right.
oh
I
my
mean,
god.
back to this beer. I don't like it. I
Really?
no.
I didn't like it
Are
at
you?
first, but then I was just like,
I might shove it in the fridge and like drink it if I have nothing to eat. You know.
yeah. That's the poor man's. That's the power of
I mean,
alcohol.
it's
I'm
made of
hungry.
wheat.
I'll just drink. You know.
It's made of wheat, right? So I mean, and it has
Exactly.
calories.
Exactly.
There you
I
go.
mean, yeah, there's a lot of calories in that shit.
Yeah, what is it? Does it even say? It doesn't say on
It
this.
has to be. I think it's like 200, right?
I don't
In
know.
these types of
Alcohol has a
things.
lot of calories.
It's crazy.
Mm.
Yeah, man.
Do you wanna go move on to another one? I don't know. Are you almost done with yours?
Yeah, I could like. The thing is, I have like half left, but I have nothing left in my glass almost, so I can just swoop this and go to the next
Yeah, I
one if
think
you
I'm
want.
gonna shove this one in the fridge. We could maybe bring it out again at one another time. So what are we
Yep.
doing this time?
We're doing the Rosé d'Amour.
Rosé d'Amour. The well, which
The is it like Hannah's or something like
yeah,
that?
Hannah's cider, rose de
Jesus,
Lure,
this is 6% as well though.
5.9.
Yeah, I mean, people are so depressed. They just have to crank up the alcohol percentage and
And
everything.
this is
So
why we need to have we only have one company who's allowed to sell any alcohol above 3.5%.
exactly. Damn.
And
What's crazy
it's a
though,
state-owned company. The state wants to
you
control us.
yeah, exactly. Everyone here is like, fuck the state, but then like after this protest, they all go to the state-owned Systembolaget. They don't
Yeah,
complain. They just get their beer.
yeah,
People love
yeah.
that. People
No
like
one.
it. I like it.
Yeah, like I bet you that this happened when Systembolaget became a thing, and like everyone
Yeah,
protested, "Oh, the state is gonna control all of our lives." And
exactly.
all right, now this is deep. This man,
that's
this
that's
man had freedom on his knuckles.
freedom,
Now,
dude.
now, when you see this guy and he puts his hands together, you
Man,
know what he's
yo,
fighting for. When
yeah.
he
I
punches you in the
mean,
face, that's
it's
freedom
like
hitting you.
free, and then they come with the hit here. Boom. Damn.
Now that man
This
knows how
is
to send a
crazy,
message.
man. I'm fuck. I'm literally like
Oh, this is weird. Oh, damn.
disappointed in my people, bro.
Have you tasted
Oh
the thing?
no, have you?
A bit quickly. It's like peach kinda. It's
Oh wait,
mango.
wait. It almost smells like a vegetable.
It's pear cider with mango. I don't know what like rose blade flavor. It's been a taste riot
Oh jeez.
since 1996. First time I heard about it.
Huh. The pirates are back.
It's oh the pirates are right, yeah. These have to be no. Look at he looks old. What the hell?
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
not
I've seen some people that look so old, dude.
no. I
It's
thought that
crazy.
the people with those like pirate banners would be like people like us that are just trolling.
Those. Yeah. Yeah, but
That's
they
pretty crazy.
started maybe like in the early days of like pirating, and at this point, it's just so played everything. Actually, what I'm gonna do is you're gonna have to keep up a little bit of conversation. I'm finna hit the B
The
room.
loo.
Yeah, 2 secs.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah. So one thing I have a problem with these like protests and any protest really is now I haven't seen that many here, but the kid then now you can see one right there. The people that bring their kids to this, I don't think you should bring kids to any protest or any like kind of political thing at all until they're old enough to have formed their own opinion. So like maybe like around 15 or like 16 years old should you as a parent avoid to take them to these kinds of protests because you're kind of like forcing your opinions on your child and they're not allowed to form their own opinions and they just follow yours because they think that's what's absolute. They don't try to inform themselves before making these decisions. It's just like school teachers are supposed to like keep impartial with regarding politics. I think parents should also. It's very important that they remain impartial with these
Freedom.
politics.
Yeah,
Yeah, great speech there, Lau, with your freedom.
100%
Yeah,
mine.
I was talking about how kids shouldn't be you shouldn't bring your kids to these to any protest
Yes.
at all.
Yes.
Like because it's like teachers have to be impartial because you can't force them, but you can't
Yep.
force parents to be impartial because yeah, you can't force people to do anything
Yep.
nowadays. Uh, but I think that you should still follow it. Oh, what
Yeah.
is this?
It's like, dude, your kid. I mean,
What are
although
they're singing? Did you hear what they're singing? They're singing, "My crop, my choice." My freedom, my crop, my choice, freedom.
My body, my choice, though. Right?
My crop. Wait, what did I say?
You said my crop.
My crop. You ain't gonna
My
touch my
crops,
crop.
man. We some through the Farmers Association right here. My crops, my choice. I want to eat it. This ain't
Yeah,
no
but
communist state.
my body, my choice. Yeah,
My body, my choice.
is he?
And it's like, what do you think of this though? This I don't know if you've been hearing about this. Like, it's almost become a thing where people who are all for this type of movement, they think it's offensive that you ask if that someone asks if you're vaccinated or not.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's because they don't want to be seen as like dumb, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. But then you're number one, then you're a bitch because you don't stand by what you say.
Yeah.
But second of all, isn't it so funny? All except for in Sweden, because in Sweden everything's flipped. But isn't it funny that people with this opinion, generally speaking, are the ones that were like, "Oh, the fucking social justice warriors, dude. We're gonna own them. They're such bitches, dude. Like, oh, they're yo. Did I trigger you, bitch? You know that type of stuff." And now it's like, don't ask if I'm vaccinated. Oh my god, like. It's so funny. It's just everything is reversed in 2022.
Mm,
It's weird. It's weird.
yeah.
To some aspect, I more respect someone who's just like, yeah, I'm not vaccinated. I don't believe in it. Just because then, like, the conversation is over. It's just like, we're
Yeah.
done,
I
man.
mean,
Shit,
some. It's annoying to see how many of these exist, really,
crazy.
and how it's like I saw some signs that like our party leader of the Socialist Party is like they have a cross on him. They put him like paint him as the devil or something. Like,
Yeah,
what the hell are you on about?
yeah.
You don't like
Like, come
one
on.
little thing that they do, and all of a sudden, like, you wanna remove them all, and it's like, ah, they make so many decisions. Like, no, I am.
Yeah, jeez,
People don't.
mess.
They look at the information they want to hear, and then they completely ignore everything else.
Yeah, yeah.
And these are real cops. I don't like
Yeah,
those guys from
this is
before.
more the yeah, this is the fit.
These are the
Oh,
people you're used to seeing. Not those
yeah.
two. Not those two random dudes
With
who
the
phone.
vests.
No. I'm. It's like two people playing like Dishonored or Hitsman. They just they beat up some cops and stole their vests. Like, yeah, yeah, I'm a cop now. They won't see my through my
Yeah,
disguise.
man.
Wait, one, do you know if cops carry guns in Sweden? I think they have a
Mm,
handgun, maybe.
I think they, yeah, like real cops. I think they do. They
Mm.
carry a gun. Um,
Yeah, cause
but
here,
the ones that you see usually walking around the street, the ordningsvakt, which is just like this peacekeeper type guy.
yeah,
They
yeah, they
usually
don't
just
have
have
any. Yeah,
the
yeah, they're not
baton.
licensed to do anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
I think they do. Yeah.
yeah, I think I saw one coming in where I work once, and he had a gun there.
Damn, where do you
It's
work?
quite, man, same place as you.
Trap house. I.
Yeah, yeah. I've worked in the same place as you for 2 years.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. This is the place, by the way.
If you go a few floors up, you get
Yeah.
the 13 and under section.
We did get. I do have a problem with the
The
top floor.
restaurant.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I wasn't
Super
there,
cool
but
though.
I forgot where it was.
Yeah. I mean, because at the very top you have this like really beautiful view with this like it's not a bar, it's more of like a cafe restaurant.
Mm.
And we went up like a couple of years ago with some friends there, and we bought a lot of things, and we also had some like, I don't know, drinks with us, not alcohol, just like drinks, like Coca-Cola and shit. And they started saying like, yo, no, you have to leave and stuff. But we had spent money already, so it's like, can't we just eat? And then if I recall correctly, just like called the guards, everything. We essentially just got kicked out of it, and it was just this super weird experience.
But what did you get to eat your things though?
I don't exactly remember, but I think it was like, no, you have to leave now.
Yeah. I think I remember what you did after to really show them. You put a negative review on
Oh
Google.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That'll
Ah, no,
teach
no.
you. No, no, we were 10 though, so I think we put a lot of them actually, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I think I remember.
that's
Yeah,
the
we were a lot of people. It wasn't just. I think we were more than 10. Because if you
yeah,
take our friend group, we're just
yeah,
basically
and there were
10.
more
I think.
people, more than
Yeah,
that.
there were
Yeah,
women.
yeah. I mean, that was maybe the last time that there were women involved
Bro,
in anything, but
that was 5 years ago.
yeah,
Wait,
jeez,
oh my god, it could actually have been 5 years. I said it as a joke, but it might actually have been 5 years ago.
yeah, Benny, yeah, dude,
Oh my
time,
god.
time is crazy, man. I
Okay.
will say though, this entire like COVID thing, like as sad as it is, of course, it's like it is pretty cool to be in a time like this. That is so,
Yeah, it's kind of like
you know,
that like this is gonna be talked about for a long time,
yeah,
and you're gonna be like with your kids. Yeah. They like your
yeah,
grandpa is gonna be like,
yeah,
those stories. Yeah, when I went to school,
yeah,
you know what I had to do? I had to turn on the whole. I had to plug in the router. I had to fix the whole electrical system.
yeah.
Then we weren't allowed to go outside at all. Not even for some fresh air.
That's
We
the
had
we're
drones
such
circulating.
we're such soy boys that it's like our grandparents, like, honestly, no, not my grandparents, but grandparents of this generation are like, yeah, I killed this dude in Vietnam, and us is like, I had to plug in the router and
Yeah,
log
but
on my
yeah, but
computer.
at the same time, now I don't want to say like the thing or like Vietnam is the same, but it's basically the same thing where like people say like I had to walk 20 kilometers
Yeah,
to school.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like no, you didn't. Yeah, you had to walk maybe like 1 kilometer. And
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
but for us, it's gonna be the same thing. We're like, we weren't allowed to go outside for 10 years.
exactly. And people are gonna be in the metaverse anyway. So I mean, what does it
Yeah,
matter?
yeah. People had to start living in the
The
virtual.
real world. Yeah, we weren't even in this world, dude.
Yeah.
Man, it's an interesting time. So
Like it's, I can't imagine because I don't think it's impossible how I feel that NFTs are gonna survive. Like,
mm,
it's got so little value. Like, at the same, people say that about skins in games, right? People that don't. Oh my
no.
god, this guy actually has a tinfoil hat.
Literally, oh man. He's
Uh,
just
is-
acknowledging it. He's just
oh
like
my
he
god.
knows it.
Is he
All
making
right,
is he
shout out
making
to him
fun of
though.
them? Now
Low key,
this is a bigger message than a fucking freedom on the fist guy.
exactly.
Now,
This dude is making fun of them without even saying it.
now that is smart. If he's actually there to make fun of them without saying anything,
Damn,
that's big.
I like this tinfoil man.
God
Oof.
damn. It's like what I was talking about with this kid. Like, look at it. I can't really see the sign that he has, but it's something about. I think it was my body, my choice. He has no idea what the hell
Exactly.
he's doing here.
Yeah. The,
His I think yeah, it looks like it's his mom right behind him. Told him, yeah,
yeah.
get this sign. We're gonna protest the stupid government. It's like,
Exactly. And by the way, if that's actually his opinion, okay, little man. When you got your polio shot when you were like 6 months old, did you consent to that? What did you have this opinion? Like, this is nothing new. Like, people get vaccinated, like, since decades back,
Yeah, I don't understand.
forcefully.
Like, there's always something that people find to uh, to complain about this vaccine or like anything really.
Yeah,
It's like before it was, oh, it's not been tested enough and it's not safe, and then it's like been proven over and over again. Now they can't say it hasn't been tested enough because everyone's
yeah,
taken it more or less. Like in Sweden, 82% of people have 2 shots or something, and
exactly,
so it has been tested enough. There's no, it shows that it's much better than not taking it, and so now they just
exactly.
complain about something else. So it's like COVID pass, they found something to complain about, and now they're getting angry. It's
Eh,
you can't win with these people.
Never. You know what I think is a very like cool thing, or like with the fact that we worked in a, because we worked in a COVID vaccination center
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the
Did we tell you that, by the
entirety
way?
of the summer.
Like,
I
yeah,
think quickly.
yeah. We
By the
worked
way,
in the vaccination.
yeah, yeah. This video is brought to you by Pfizer. By the way, just in case. But yeah, but we worked there anyways, and something that's pretty cool is that, like, we've witnessed what I would say, maybe like, if we're talking witnessed, maybe like 30,000 vaccinations, and some of us maybe like
Oh, I
50,000.
know. At the peak, we had, I would say, around 1,000 people per day, and
Yeah,
we worked there. What, like a month? I worked. I think I worked there a bit longer than you. I worked there a
yeah,
month and a half.
yeah. I mean, at
At
least 60 days, or like sorry,
Yeah,
50
maybe
days.
something like that. Maybe yeah. And in the end, it was more than 1,000. We were up to maybe 1,500 even per day.
Yeah,
So yeah, I mean, we've probably seen 50,000 people come through.
exactly. So to me, it's just like, if you tell me, let's say we've seen 50,000, right? And we
Yeah.
saw one person die on the spot.
Mm.
Honestly, I think I would still take it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like the
50,001, yeah, for helping people, sure.
yeah, it's like
But we didn't.
yeah, yeah. That's the one thing I want to say. Like, then again, we didn't really like come home and monitor people after, but usually
Of course.
we've worked in vaccination centers for some time. Usually, you see people coming and they coming back after they've taken the vaccine, and they not usually, right? But sometimes it happens that people come with like, "Oh, this happened to me after I got the vaccine. Is this normal? Is this like?" They
Yeah,
come with like these questions. I didn't see a single person come with that to
exactly.
this location. And
Exactly.
the only thing we saw that happen immediately after is some people passed out quickly.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never got to
And
see. I never got to have one.
that's not even the vaccine, that's their fear.
Yeah, it was fear not eating enough in the morning. It was
Exactly.
really it was hot during that time, at least for us in Sweden.
Yeah.
But
It's insane.
yeah, and then again, yeah, what I wanted to say before is we had a doctor, or like we had multiple doctors, right? But he was like, back in the day, it was all about like, oh no, AstraZeneca, it's horrible. Lots of people were against it. We
Yeah,
had doctors who hadn't taken the vaccine yet, or like had one shot maybe. He was like, oh yeah, sure, I can take that if there's any left. Even though,
exactly.
and I,
Exactly. And it that's the crazy part with this, like, time we're living in. It's like, this is so firsthand, right? That we've seen that, we've witnessed this, we've talked to these doctors who are still as much of a doctor as whoever is on Fox News, for instance. They're fucking doctors. And I mean, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like, we live this. But for instance, someone watching this video, if they're very against it, obviously this is like, our recollection of it isn't gonna convince them.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, really? Like, it feels like you almost have to live it yourself, or you have to have a
Yeah.
doctor. You have to go like 5 years of medical school to only then you'll be convinced if you are this
Yeah.
hardcore into the whole thing. It's
And
it's crazy.
it's like some people are just completely against the vaccine, like, and they just want to get any excuse to not take it. I'm thinking of one guy we had um, that came to get the vaccine. Uh,
Yeah,
I don't really remember what it was, but he just we were all speaking French, right? Because
yeah,
we're yeah, we all seven friends together working in the COVID vaccination place. So we all spoke French, and we spoke French with each other since it's basically our first language.
yeah,
And um, he said he was like, "Oh, you're speaking French. You're talking shit about me. I don't want to take the vaccine anymore."
yeah.
And then it was something else, and it's like, "Oh no, I don't want him to register me for the vaccine." And was trying to find any reason not to take the vaccine. There are some people
Yeah,
like that, and I don't understand why.
definitely. Yeah, it's so weird.
Oh
It's
yeah,
so weird,
this is a funny part of the video.
man. Woo!
Yeah, these people, they just cheer for everything. We were watching this before with our friend, and he was saying so weird things, like things that had nothing to do with it, like they're putting so much money on COVID tests. Boo, boo. Uh, it was really, and I was slagging a lot. Well, oh, we haven't talked about
Shit.
this actually. What do you think about it? The drink.
This new one. At first,
It
I
smells
was
weird.
against it. Yeah, and then it might be my favorite.
Yeah, it's quite nice actually. It has it. You can feel that like rosé. It says it has a rosé leaf or something like that. I
Mm.
don't know what it's called in English. But you can really taste it, and it's quite nice actually.
Yeah, in terms of like sweet alcohol drinks, like ciders, it's actually very good.
And I mean,
I like it.
it's not even a weak one. It's 6%. It's quite.
Yeah, that shit. It's strong. I feel it. You
Yeah,
know.
I wouldn't say it's strong, but it's like on the above average.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
for sure.
I think
In
yeah.
terms of like
What's
soft
average here?
drinks.
Yeah, of course, in terms of soft drinks that you take on your way to work. No, no,
Yeah.
but
No, but
seriously, I think like the average, the
it's like
normal is what 4.5, I would say.
yeah, 4.5, maybe even five if you're like. But five is a big and strong beer. You know, the big strong.
Yeah, that because when I don't know how it is in other countries, but like when you go to the bar here, you just say, "Give me a big strong."
Yeah.
It's so weird. I feel like no one else does that.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Like
true.
who goes up to a bartender? Yeah, give me a big strong one.
Because it's not even, to be honest, it's not even big. It's not even strong. Like it's honestly neither.
It's really like the thing is with that you trying to sound cool, right? So saying like, yeah, give me a big strong one. But what people really mean here when they say that, give me the cheapest you got.
That's exactly it. They've like masked this like super cool name for it for just being this like cheap fuck. Like, give me the most expensive beer in here. Okay, I get you, dude. I get you, dude. Don't worry. Don't worry.
So yeah, so if you're if you're like what do you call people, Outlander or whatever from Sweden, you might think,
An
oh
alien.
yeah, you might think, oh damn, these guys are all taking big strong beers, but really no, they're
No.
saving whatever's
No.
cheapest. Like
Damn.
I don't do it anymore. I don't really go to bars, order beer anyways anymore. But I still have no idea what you get when you ask for a Storstark.
No, it's anything.
It's
It's the
really just
cheapest they have,
yeah.
I think.
Some people seem to know. It's like, oh yeah, this is gonna be this.
Yeah,
But yeah.
but I think it's like depending on the bar, you know.
Mm,
Like if you know the bar, you'll know,
yeah.
obviously. But yeah,
What is this? He's talking about crimes against humanity.
yeah, it's a fucking crime, dude.
This is what this reminded me of. Is oh yeah, the fake news
Ooh.
media. Oh yeah, you got to include that one in all of these protests. But yeah, what this reminded me of is an episode from Family Guy where Lois wants to go become president, and what was it like? Brian tells her to talk about 9/11 or something to become for people to like him. He's got 9/11. Woo! It's exactly the same thing going on here. Fake news. Woo!
The worst thing is like, dude, in Sweden, the fucking media is with you guys, or not to this extent, but most of them are with you. They're like, yeah, the government are this is how it's supposed to be. The other ones like Tegnell are like
Yeah, everyone's
chief of
shitting
staff
on
in
the
the
government all the time in the media.
exactly.
If
It's
anything,
like
that like, if anything, the government should be like saying that they're criticizing the papers like all the time.
yeah,
I don't
man.
know. Wait, what? Wait, what? He's talking about people like
What?
people under the age of 40 being forced to like get exposed or something, like have a risk of, or is it like uh heart inflammation?
Yeah, man. Like,
What is this
I'm
about?
sorry, but if I wasn't vaccinated, I could have lived the exact same life that I live right now. Like, quite literally.
Hmm. Do you have anything else, or is just I
No,
don't
but
really
if I
get what you're
wasn't,
saying.
no, but like they're saying, like, yeah, they're telling us to put ourselves at risk. Like, I have to put myself at risk numerous times by taking this vaccine.
Hmm.
But the way it is in Sweden, like, you don't want to take it? Okay. Like, if I hadn't taken it, I would have lived this exact same life.
Yeah, but I think it's what I mean is like now you have to with the COVID pass, which like
But it's not there. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean
it's just
I
like I said with the fucking like guillotine. It's like there is no COVID pass anywhere. Like,
yeah, I mean
there
I've
isn't.
there is in some places, but I don't. It feels like how I understand it, it's the COVID pass is not here like to stay.
No,
It's just
exactly.
like two more, like literally, quite literally 2 more weeks.
Yeah, quite literally,
They said,
exactly.
or they said, what was it? They were gonna review it every 2 weeks to see if the
Yeah,
situation has changed.
exactly.
Is that, one, have you ever heard a politician talk about early
Early treatments.
treatment against COVID? And right before this, he was flaming the COVID tests. It's like,
Yeah, exactly. Well, like
what if
it's all
the
over the
COVID
place, bro.
vaccine is not an early early treatment
Yeah,
against the COVID? What the
exactly.
hell are you on about?
It's like, dude, if you're not a fucking doctor, like, I would honestly, if you're a doctor and you did your fucking research on everything and you're like, I'm not gonna take the vaccine. You know what? I don't even give a shit. Don't, personally. But if you're not, I mean, just follow what's recommended to you. The same
Yeah,
way you
I think
take ibuprofen, the same way you take, you know,
I,
just like random ass pills when you're, you know, sick.
yeah, I still think you should be critical
Of course.
of what you see. So I don't think that you could say if you're not a doctor, you can't, you shouldn't, you should only follow the recommendations. I still think like you should look like obviously if Folkhälsomyndigheten, right, the CDC of Sweden, tells me something, I'm gonna follow it kind of blindly. It's because I know what they're made of. But if there's some, because I don't really care, right? It's like I know, I personally believe that they won't do me anything bad, so I'm just gonna follow it because whatever, I
Yeah.
can't be asked to like. But if I really don't believe it, I'm gonna do some like real research and not go on fucking conspiracy.com to find some things, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Exactly.
you're gonna go to like, for example, what the CDC in America is saying. See, hmm, they're saying about the same thing. I go to like the CDC equivalent in Denmark. They're saying the same thing. Well, maybe what they're saying in Sweden is true then, because
Yeah.
there's no fucking Illuminati conspiracy. Everyone like the whole bullshit.
No.
So like,
Isn't there like I think there's this like mathematical theory that was used on the for the like flat earth thing or something. I don't remember the number, but it's something like if it involves more than like 100,000 people or something, then it can't be a secret, kind of.
ah,
Like there, it's not possible that the NASA and these people and these people and these people, 100,000 people, professionals, they can't be quiet about this whole like conspiracy. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
I mean, yeah. People that say like and every single time I hear these conspiracies, I always think to myself, do people not? Because I always tell myself, all right, if this conspiracy was true, what do these people have to gain from it?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you say the
Exactly,
NASA is like, what do they have to gain from flat Earth not being true?
exactly,
Like,
exactly. For
they
flat
would
Earth,
still.
exactly.
I think one of the arguments is like, oh, they just want to get funding. If Earth was flat, you'd still get funding. I mean, like, it doesn't
Yeah,
change the fact
it
that
is.
the
We're
space
still
is still there. There's
curious.
still like loads of things we don't know about space. Like, you're not gonna tell me that no, there's a screen above me. Like,
Exactly,
do you think that NASA created the world or something? Like, no, 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 no. The sky
exactly.
didn't exist until I don't know when NASA was created, but say like 1940. Like,
Invented the sky.
what are you on about? It's so it would probably cost them more to hide up these kinds of facts than uh, just admit them.
Yeah, exactly. Man, the thing I think is funny as well with like this entire thing with the vaccine, it's like they say, okay, we don't want to take this vaccine because we don't believe in it, and you know, it's these people made it, and it's dangerous, blah, blah. And before we had a vaccine, what was the common thing from this side? It was the or like Corona is made in China, and it was made in a laboratory, which I don't know, maybe it's true, but it was made in a laboratory, and it got released. And then I just have to ask, like, if you were to choose, if you were these people, right? If you were to choose between the lesser of two evils, right? Would you choose a destruction virus made by a Chinese state, a dictatorship, or would you choose a vaccine that's made by like six different companies differently all across the globe?
Yeah, but you have
I
to
would
remember that.
rather be protected against the China created virus, you know?
But you have to remember that Pfizer is not a company that's out to make money. It is a company that is out to. I don't even know what the fuck their argument is. Like, honestly, like what is it? What I could understand, kind of, is you say that they want to implant microchips, maybe, uh, in you so that they could get you like ads or something like that, like cookies in a website, but you like add like cookies in a person or something. I don't know. Oh, it is so
Uh,
stupid. I don't under. It's like these kind of people. Um, they think that they always say that like the it's always. No, I don't even know what I'm going on about like right now. No.
no, but I mean, on the thing you were touching on, it's like to go back to this thing where it's like when it's too many people, you can't keep it a secret. I would perhaps agree with these people if it was like, okay, everyone has to fly to this location, which is like the Pfizer headquarters, and you're gonna get step into a room, and there's this Mr. Pfizer who's gonna give you a shot. Okay, then it's a bit sus. But these vaccines are literally sent out. I mean, we've seen them in little fucking bags with
Yeah.
just like little tubes. Do you really think that there hasn't been a single person that's been like, you know what, I'm a fucking doctor. I'm a bit curious to see what's in this.
Yeah,
Huh,
I
this is
guarantee
what's in
because
this,
we
you
we
know?
had we had like leftover of vaccine. Look how the vaccines work, right? So you get sent these like little bottles kind of with the vaccine, and you have I think I'm quite sure what you do is you dilute them with water, right?
Yep,
Kind
yep, yeah,
and
pretty much.
I think you add one more thing to activate it or something like that.
Mhm.
I'm not
Yeah, it's a
100%
little
sure.
mix
Yeah,
of
you
things.
do a little mixing. You drag the vaccine a bit of like what is it? 0.3 milliliters. I don't really know
Yeah,
the proportions, but then you add some more into it, and uh, there's always a bit of vaccine left, but not enough to put in one syringe, and you have to take. You can't take from one bottle and then take the rest from another bottle. You're not allowed to do that. Don't really know why, but that's the rules. So there's always some vaccines left. So there's gonna be some doctors that are like, I'm curious.
yeah,
Maybe I'm gonna do some experimenting with the rest of this. Why not? I'm bored. I have nothing to do. And it's like,
and it's literally everywhere.
yeah, like for us, we had how many nurses and doctors? Like 10 probably?
Yeah, around
Around
that. Yeah,
10 nurses and doctors that have nothing to do with the government, no, like normal people like you and
regular
me.
ass fucking people with kids and like, yeah,
Yeah. And they're like, but they're somehow maybe part of the plan to inject us with microchips, and they kept it from us, the non-medical profession. Where actually, we are actually lying to you. We have also signed an NDA that
of course, you know, yeah, we
is
Pfizer sent it to us, and it's like
like,
we're not really allowed to speak on what's next
and
for humanity, but we know, and yeah,
people. I don't think people realize that money in this world is so overpowered. Like, people basically only want money at some point.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So if you have someone that works at NASA, say, or like now I'm going back with the flat Earth theory, but it's the same thing as this,
yeah,
right? So you have a scientist at NASA that works there and has proof that the Earth is flat and that NASA is keeping it from you. Do you not think that guy could become millionaire from, or like something from revealing all this to the world? You'd become really famous. You could probably make a lot of money,
yeah.
and
Hello?
yeah, I'm just listening to this bullshit she's saying.
Yeah,
Like
same,
the
same.
like strength with the strength and courage you're showing by showing up here today. It's what is this as well? Like she's talking about this ignorance and that you're blind and shit. Like these people are the biggest sheep in the world, and they're talking about other people being blind.
They're the sheep. That's the thing. It's like
Yeah, what
just
I
because you don't follow the mass, you're not the sheep. Yeah, sorry.
what I think is like if you call someone a sheep, uh, maybe you're right, but you should always ask yourself. I had that recently. I was like, because I always like made fun of people. Oh my god, you calling people. Oh my god, you're a sheep. And I thought that at some point, not so long ago. And I was like, oh damn, I just called someone a sheep. Am I not the same thing as what I was criticizing before? And I'm like,
Yeah,
am I really right about this? Maybe I should check more on this. Like, what
exactly.
is she
That's the
singing
way to
now?
go. Damn, bro.
What is
Freedom
this?
song.
Is this a circus? No,
Oh my
you know, we
gosh.
need to fix this. Another beer or cider or whatever we have. Are you
Yo,
done with yours? I'm done with mine.
bro, I'm not done with mine, bro.
Are you
And
even
I still have these.
close?
What do you have left?
Well, like in the fridge or like.
Yeah, in the fridge.
Oh, let me check. Now I have this. This is my local thing, the winter
But maybe,
warmer thing.
maybe take that one. Try it.
But
That
I'm
way I
gonna
can
wait
finish
for.
these.
Didn't you have one local winter beer kinda?
Maybe. Let me check. Let me
I
check.
need to go take a piss. So you I don't know, listen to this beautiful music or something. I don't really know.
You can chill with me and listen to this music. That's cool. Oh, that's beautiful. Oof, this voice is atrocious. Um, Jeez, this is cringe. Yeah, I mean, just keep in mind that every single person here have lived freely for the past 2 years. And anyone who tells you otherwise is fucking wrong, dude. Like, yeah, for combined for a month, they haven't been able to go out to have a drink after 10. It's like, what are they fucking fighting for? I don't get it. As a matter of fact, the Swedish government isn't looking to do, it's not looking towards doing any of these things, which honestly they should do. But they're just fighting a cause that's not there, man. So crazy. Oh, jeez. Oh, oh my gosh, what is this singing? Yo, she's got balls. Not gonna lie, but that singing was not it. That singing was not it, man.
The singer was not it. Was it bad?
Oh hell.
Did
Oh,
they have
bro,
a
you could.
message or
Nah,
something?
dude. Nah, because it was so shit that you couldn't even hear the message. Skip back like 20 seconds, dude. Like I
20
swear. Wait, a little bit
Right.
more. Here.
Oh. I swear these people cheer for anything.
Exactly. This
This
is
is
proof. This
terrible.
is proof. This is proof.
Oh my god, this is terrible. Like, they're just cheering because they agree with each other. It's like, you agree with me, you go, woo!
Exactly.
And these people are also the people that think like they're super brave and shit. Like, I dare stand up to the government and like government literally sent these police officers to make sure that the demonstration doesn't go out of hand, but also to make sure that they don't get attacked by people.
Exactly.
Like, they're not there trying to stop you. They're like, okay, you want to have this demonstration, even in
Go
this
for it.
pandemic where you're not supposed to have these people
Yeah.
assembled, and I'm like, okay, you can still have it because I guess that's your right. You're not
That's
strong, you're
crazy
just
that you
stupid.
can still have that. Yeah.
Yeah, like honestly, if the government said no, you cannot have this, these people would be outraged, of course, but I would any demonstration honestly could be put on pause right now, and I don't think that's
Yeah.
shows anything.
Exactly.
Och hon reser runt i världen ständigt utan mask
Man.
och utan att göra några tester.
Well, they're talking about someone flying around the world without a mask and without doing
Hon
tests,
möter upp
and she's
alla
brave.
läkare världen över i en samlad styrka i organisationen World Doctors Alliance. Och hon skulle ha varit här idag, men hon har lämnat oss ett litet meddelande. Och
Oh.
vi får se om vi
Oh
kan få
shit.
So this woman
vi
traveling
got the.
around the world left her a message, left these
om
people
det
a
funkar.
message.
Vi testar.
Woo!
So
Okay,
they're
let's see what
testing.
you have to
I don't
say.
know what they were testing.
Hello, Stockholm. Hello, Sweden. This is Professor Dolores Kyle here. I'm sorry I can't be with you because we have a celebration of the 21st of January today in Ireland. Also, another one tomorrow.
Wait, I'm sorry. They have a celebration, so she can't be again with like the big protest around against like the government
Yeah,
taking. Like, I'm
yeah.
sorry, what?
It goes to show. Like,
Like, yeah,
damn.
no, I'm sorry, but like my friend had like we're gonna watch this movie. I can't really come. I'm
It's
sorry.
like, and she just sang a song where it's like, "This is the biggest day in the history of days ever for freedom," and then like, "Oh yeah, she was gonna come, but yo, no, I was gonna come, but yeah, I don't
But
know, I got drunk and shit."
yeah, I'm gonna get so drunk with my friends, and then we're gonna party. So I don't have time to come to your stupid. No, this is what the hell.
And I have court cases on Monday, the 24th of January, so I'm not able to make it.
Oh, and
I
she has
would
court.
like to wish you all a most wonderful day. We are coming into an era of hope where all of the coming together in all of the organizations like the World Freedom Alliance, the World Doctors Alliance is now coming to fruition. We are supporting the court cases in the United Kingdom where they have issued a criminal complaint and they are now going to vaccination centres in order to stop the injection of everyone, but including children. I hope
Wait,
you have
what?
a
Damn.
wonderful day in Stockholm and in Sweden. I'm sure it's going to be the biggest rally in the world, and I wish I was there, and I will join you shortly. Happy Freedom Day. Bye bye from Dolores
Happy.
Carroll in
Now,
Dublin.
in case I don't know, I think you can hear it, but in case you couldn't hear it, the doctors, they're Doctor World Alliance or something. Are you looking it up or
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now.
like apparently they're going around stopping the vaccinations? What the hell? How is this the first time we hear about this?
I've never heard about this. What the fuck?
I mean,
An
there's
international pressure group that spread false and conspirational claims about COVID 19 more than doubled the average number of interactions on Facebook in the last 6 months, no, the first 6 months of 2021, in spite of renewed efforts to curb misinformation on the platform. Jeez, what is
but where are
this?
you reading that from? Is that a reliable source, Louis?
I don't know, man. It's The Guardian.
Yeah. The thing is, like, when you have an organization that's called like World Doctors Organization, and you haven't heard about it, there's something wrong about that.
Exactly, man.
Like, is there even any doctors in it? There's probably no doctors in it. Like one doctor, I don't know, who's like making money and doesn't care about spreading misinformation.
Bro, like,
She's a microbiologist, and we have thousands of members all over the world. And I'm the vice president of the
Oh,
World Doctors Alliance as well.
oh,
oh, goddamn.
what was his name?
I don't know. Wait, should I try and find it? Where is he?
Greetings from her as well. And I have to be Freedom Alliance, and I have the turning
Where is he?
the virus of freedom.
Okay, now maybe.
Attention, attention. The virus of freedom spread all over Sweden. The virus of Frihet, Frihet, Frihet.
Damn.
My name is Heike Schöning. I'm a
What?
medical doctor from
Heiko Schoening. I see him here on their website.
Germany.
A medical
And I
doctor.
have the honor to be the vice president of the World Freedom Alliance. Professor Dolores Cahill just announced here in
You
the
know
hall
one thing?
a speech,
I don't know. Wait, no, we can keep going.
and I have
Um,
to
one
bring
thing
the
that
best
we were
greetings from
actually
her as well.
you were there. We
She's
were
a
there with
microbiologist,
our
and we have
school
thousands of
some
members
years
all
ago.
over the world.
Maybe you
And
remember this
I'm the
about
vice
it
president of the
was
World
kind of a
Doctors
presentation about like
World Doctors
false
Alliance as
fake
well.
news and
Yeah, 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 I remember
like
that.
they had some things about like Hitler and how he
I had the
moved on to
At this
fake
honor
like
news.
place
to
in the
welcome
city,
more
Yeah,
than
yeah, yeah, yeah,
1
in the
exactly.
old
million
town.
And
people in
she said
Berlin,
that
29th of August
there was a
2020.
like a woman presenting to us this thing or whatever
More
it
than
was,
1 million
Yeah,
and she
people
said
come
that she had been
together like
called
you
to
today
speak
here
about a
in the
topic that
January
she had
2022
no
in
experience
Stockholm.
in, and to speak as an expert,
And this was a
not as
really.
an
great
expert of that
festival of
field, but just because
peace
she
and
was an expert
freedom.
of her own other field, she could still be called an
And I
expert
want to
of
thank
something,
the police
right?
Oh
today
my
So they just
god.
called
for
her, this
this
is an
good
expert,
professional
but not of what
peaceful
field.
management what you
And
do.
this is,
Thanks for the police. We are with
yeah,
you
so
Yeah,
that's pretty crazy how, like, people that want
because
to
we
lie
are
to you,
one
like,
family of
you,
mankind,
you have to, like,
but
scrutinize everything they say.
to
This
drive
guy
exactly.
all
Yeah,
governments in
probably
the
is a
world,
doctor, and he
we are
probably,
against this
I,
wrong
if he's a doctor, he
vaccine
probably knows that
pass.
he's lying, right? But he's making probably a lot of money from this,
No vaccine
yeah,
which is why
pass.
he's doing it.
exactly. Yeah.
Game
I mean,
If he
over.
actually
the
is
thing
a
is, if
doctor.
you're a
Vaccine
doctor,
pass.
shout out
Because
to every
now
doctor
we
there
have
is, you know.
evidence.
But if you're a
Except
doctor, you're
this
We
one.
not a
have
super,
clear
except for this one. But
evidence
look, if you're not a
that
if you're a doctor,
all
you're
over
most likely
Europe,
not a
all over the
superstar,
world,
you know.
you are told a
But if
wrong
you're like this, it's pretty
narrative.
easy to become a superstar, you
The
know.
Ah, yeah,
wrong
yeah, yeah, yeah.
narrative
Lying
with
like
this
this,
COVID
it
19.
makes you.
And all
I don't
I'm
think it's
saying
possible
here,
that
we
this guy
have this
believes
now
in
together
this
in a
if he's
publication.
actually a doctor.
We put this all
Yeah,
together in
that's the
one book.
sad part though. Like,
Game over.
because for someone like me, right, you would think that medicine is kind of
And we
like
all
math,
say game
where
over
it's
to
like
the vaccine
this
pass.
is how it is, and if you're a doctor, this is what you're gonna think. But seeing this
And I
device,
kid you
or it's not
not,
really a device,
we
it's
have
like
all the evidence
I mean,
there
device.
not
is.
even a no, yeah, yeah,
And
not
it's
even a
not only
percentage of all doctors
pages, we have
divide
two
into this
DVDs, and you
this
can see
anti-vax stuff.
really we
But
performed this 1
just the fact
million
that some of
people
them do
demonstration in Berlin.
split
But the
on this
government
type of
said
stuff,
we were
even
just
though the
30,000.
vast majority
Yes,
are
they are
not with
lying.
these people,
Yes,
it's like
more than 1 million
it's
people on
weird
the
because
1st
to
of
me it's like
January
medicine is like
August
math. You're not
in
gonna have
29th of
mathematicians. They're
August
like, well,
in the
actually, me and my
hall
buddies right
here.
here, we're
But most
PhDs
importantly,
in
we have
maths,
evidence
and
that
we think
we are
one plus
dealing
one
with
equals three
criminals.
actually,
It's an
and everything is
Yeah,
organized
conspiracy.
crime.
You know,
We are
because
in the
like no,
middle
it's
of
math.
an
Like
organized
they should
crime
be
all over the
yeah.
world.
on terms with
But I
this.
think it's because there's no. It
Yes.
kind of shows because
And what I want to
there's no
tell you, this
reason
is a
why it should
situation
happen
in
in medicine
Germany,
and
yeah,
not
and
in
I was
math,
raised up
other
in
than
Lübeck at the Baltic
no
Sea.
one's
The
gonna
situation in
make
Germany
money
is
from
worse. You
lying
know,
about like
we
yeah
had in the
1 + 1 =
1930s
3,
and the
that kind of shit.
Yeah,
1940s,
Like,
you
because
know
no one
what was
cares
going on in
about if
Germany.
math is
And the
different.
sad thing is,
yeah,
we
You get what I'm
see the
saying? If
exactly.
same
if
thing
if
Yeah,
one
yeah,
day people
what's
tell me
coming now.
1 + 1 is 3,
Medical
I'm gonna be like,
doctors,
what?
yeah,
No, but
like
like
me,
I wouldn't care if
yeah,
there
if
were
they say, right,
police
we're changing this now. It's
coming
like
to their homes, coming
I
to
don't really
their
understand
yeah,
why, but I mean, like,
practice
okay,
because
yeah,
I
colleagues of
guess.
mine
But
gave
here, you could get some people
certificates
that are really
for
into
mass
this for some reason,
vaccinations for
yeah.
and
good
that you can make
reasons
some
because
big
some
bucks from
people,
this.
And
especially
it's become
some
it's
kids
because it's
with
become
asthma,
such a
couldn't take these
political
drugs
matter
too
as
long.
well. Where
So
it's
they
like
got a medical certificate.
in math it
And
would
this
just be
what
like
happened in
okay,
Germany.
no,
The
I
police
don't know. But
come
here it's just
to the
people,
private
they
practice
want to
plus
pick a
to the
side because they don't,
workhouse of the
they're
doctors
not able
and
to reason
bring
about
it
it.
to
You know what I mean?
all the private
The same way, to be
psychologists
completely honest, I can't reason with the World Health Organization
and the
doctors,
judges,
all
yeah,
of the
to all
fucking doctors in the
police
world who
and
say that
judges,
no, this
even
is
here in
all
Sweden.
these people are saying
A
is
judge
bullshit. I don't
once
really know,
performed
but you know what?
a
I'd rather trust these
judgment
people,
to
look these people up,
make
see, okay, this guy
protection
has
to schools. Yeah,
like he's been
he wrote
published
a
for
judgment with
30, 40
170
years as a
pages.
doctor,
Yeah,
and I don't know, has
and
won
what
a
happened
fucking
after
Nobel
this?
Prize.
The police
I
came
would
to
rather
his
believe that guy.
private
Same way, if he tells me, if you, yeah, you, what if you feel this way, you should rest, or you should take this pill, this whatever, I would probably listen to him. You
Yeah,
know,
but it's like it's
say
always
no
these.
to the vaccine pass
I don't.
and no to a division because we want to care about our families, we
Oh yeah, I'm
want to
just listening
care
to
it's
it.
a bathroom break here.
about our
Yeah,
Be right back.
society.
like
And you're doing a much better job. In Germany, we were told how all the Swedish people are are dead now,
like
more or
what I
less,
don't
because
understand
you had
is
no
he says
lockdown.
you should say
Yeah,
no
you
to
had the
these
biggest death rate all
what do you call it?
over. Yeah,
No to these
and
restrictions and all that.
it's
But
just a lie. And we have all the evidence here.
they
So
have it's
please,
so weird in
yes,
my opinion.
get
Like
this
they have all the
information,
evidence here, and it's like you
worldfreedomalliance.org,
want to
and
oppose
say
something that
no to vaccine pass.
like if you quarantine
And stay
and
in
shit, it's
peace.
like even if you don't believe
Yes,
it, it's
we
possible
have all
that
the
it helps
evidence here.
against
World
COVID.
Freedom Alliance. My
But
name
if
is
you
Heiko
don't,
Schöning,
there's guaranteed
and
no
I
evidence
wish
that
you all the
you're gonna
best
do
for
any
your
good, right?
society, for your
So
families, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much indeed.
I don't understand why this guy is doing this. Like, I mean, I guess it's just for money at this point, but it's so
Hörni,
these
vår
people,
nästa talare,
wow,
hon är
I
en
am
läkare,
so
doktor, och
confused.
hon har gjort ett enormt
They don't
jobb
give a
både i
shit
Sverige
about
och
COVID, really.
utomlands för att skydda våra grundläggande rättigheter och
Well,
friheter.
oh,
Hon är grundaren av World Freedom
yeah,
Alliance
now
som
I
är
am
en
just kind of speechless right
världsomspännande
now. I have
organisation
no idea.
som
He was
arbetar
talking about
inom
say
många
no
olika
to these restrictions, like
expertområden.
actively like
Och
go
jag
against
vill
these
nu att vi
restrictions.
ger Anna
It's like
Hellberg en jättestor
I
which
applåd.
I
which
I
ones?
I I I don't know
Tack
what
så
to say.
mycket, tack
Like
så jättemycket.
how do why is he
Hon
doing
är
this? Like
helt
he looks like he has
fantastisk!
white hair and he's kind of old. Does he not believe that he can?
Ni är med och
No,
skriver
it is so.
historia
Oh wow.
just nu!
Dude,
I don't understand how
people,
these
bro,
people exist.
Enda chansen
It's
att
like
never
it's
vinna
underestimate
idag!
it's
Därför
like
people's
we
stupidity.
och göra
when we
samma
worked in our thing.
sista
Sometimes we had
citat!
so obviously we have a bit of bias in the terms of the people that came to our location, right? Because all the people
Yeah,
that come
Och ni
to
är här
where we
idag hos
vaccinated,
jag tidigt
th
såg genom en
well, they
fantastisk
most of them
matta,
wanted to be
Mikael
vaccinated,
Högfors,
right, and are
som har
not
exactly.
kämpat
anti-vax.
för
So
vår
in that
medicinska
term, we had a bit of
frihet och
bias there.
yttrandefrihet och
Yeah.
But
demokrati.
so
Och
sometimes
jag
we had
såg
too
så
many vaccines at the end
tydligt
of the day.
att
Like
det
we said
fanns
before, there's bottles of
mina herrar
six
och
vaccines in
damer
each bottle.
Remdesivir som är
And so if you pull
dokumenterat
out one,
skadligt
you have to use the other
och
five, or you're
utan
gonna have to throw it away,
motprotokoll
right?
som
So
läkare
sometimes we
Yeah.
had
i
like
hela
5
världen
vaccines left, and we had
förespråkar
to
för
go. We were next to a shopping mall,
ingen
so we would go in there and just really sketchy, to be
och
honest.
så
Like
tydligt
us people who didn't
att
really
ni
have a
handlade
uniform,
inte.
we
Och
would
vad
go in there.
tror ni? Det
Hey,
här
you wanna get a
handlar
vaccine?
om
Come
fria
to this place
rädsla.
in the back, you know.
Yeah,
Vad
and it's
får
really
som
like,
blir
yeah, just
berörda
follow us
inte
out of
är
this
att vi
mall and just
som
like
människor
to a kind of remote
känner
location.
rädsla.
It's
Fria
really shady,
människor
but
att
yeah.
göra nästan
So some
rätt
people,
igen.
I remember
Nu
one
gör ni det
person who
igen.
just told us,
Så
where,
bildade
think
World
about where
Freedom
you get your
Alliance
information. Don't just
för vi
look up
såg
on
att för att bekämpa den här
Aftonbladet, which is like, I
internationella
guess, I don't know, an
brottsligheten
equivalent
måste
of
vi
Fox News or
också
something like that,
organisera
right?
oss internationellt
I think it's
för att
even
gå
like
igenom det
CNN,
här.
or I don't know.
I have no
It's
idea how
Sweden, so
the
it's
yeah.
different. I don't know.
It's like you get the idea, right?
Vet ni vad
Yeah,
det står för?
It's a paper, and
Det är
yeah.
väldigt
I
grundläggande.
don't know
Ni
how
får
these
inte
people
ens
think
höra
they're right
stå.
because they get I am so
Det
triggered right
står
now.
för yttrandefrihet.
Bro, this is insane.
Hallå, vad ser ni då?
Man, man, oh man.
Twitterkonto blir
I don't understand how
nedstängt.
these people have
Vårt World
nothing better
Freedom
to do with
Alliance
their life.
konto
Like,
nedstängt.
can they not?
Vi har
Like,
ingen fri debatt. Hur ska man då kunna göra fria val?
yeah, I don't know. These people should
He's
go on r/cs_office instead of wasting their time
exactly,
in here.
exactly, bro. The
r/cs
real
office,
deal.
r/cs_office, the best place to get all your information about Counter-Strike on the map office.
No doubt.
Vi har frihet till våra egna kroppar.
Man,
Uh, it, this is so
Ingen ska
ridiculous.
komma och säga åt oss vad vi ska göra med våran egen
I
kropp.
can't
När vi
I
har våra
honestly
rättigheter klara.
before like a few years ago I didn't even believe that flat earthers existed.
Frihet att
I thought it
tycka
was a
och
joke.
tänka som vi vill
Yeah.
och utöva våra
And now
religion.
you see that the flat earthers, honestly, I'm
Vi
still not
har
convinced that it's
frihet.
not a
Vi
joke.
ska ha frihet.
Yeah.
Like,
No, but yeah.
Vårt
and it's like you
levebröd
see so
utan
many
att
people that
korrumperade makter
believe in
förstör.
it, and then you see these people that believe in this bullshit, and it's I can't understand
Vi
how
måste
they're
veta i
so.
våra
Oh,
hjärtan, precis
it's
som
mind blowing to
Gandhi
me. I don't
sa,
even know what to say.
att
I
You
tyranner
know
just
what?
think it's
och
so stupid
mördare,
that they have
de
it in
verkar som att
Sweden
de
too.
tror
It's
eller
Yeah,
like,
vill
I
who
don't
det.
even
who
know what
think
to
it's
say. So
Kriget
much that
kommer att
I'm.
falla. De har
Have we
inget
even
kraftigt
rated a single one of our
budgetmedel än.
beers?
Vi ber dem om
Yes,
I
so
don't
this
think
is a
so.
beer review where we
för
drink it and we don't say what we think
mänskligheten,
about it.
kärleken och
But
tryggheten
we will
här.
say what we think about
Och vi
these
kommer att göra det
this
med.
demonstration right here.
Yeah,
But yeah,
and yeah, so as employees of Pfizer,
Ja
we are not
till
of
employees of
course.
Pfizer's.
frihet! Nej,
Uh,
lås inte! Ja till
the,
frihet! Kärleken är vår!
oh god, oh
Woo!
you know that guy with the megaphone is somewhere. He gets to chant again. His bone is going up
Good.
now.
Dude, yeah, yeah. He's gonna
Uh,
crowd surf this
oh
entire
yeah,
plattan.
one thing that I saw here is
Ja till
what the hell?
frihet!
There's a Japan. There's a Japanese
Ja
flag.
till
Is
frihet!
that's a Japanese flag, right? On the left,
Ja till
bottom left.
frihet!
You can't really see it now, but whatever. What I hate is these Sweden flags that you can see. Like, I don't understand patriotism.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like you're proud of being Swedish, proud of being born here. It's such a weird thing for me to say. Like,
Never got that too, yeah.
yeah, I don't know. It could be because we're both like French Swedish, right? So
No.
I don't know how you feel about it, but to me, when Swedish people ask me where I'm from, I tell them I'm French, and when French people ask me where I'm from, I tell them I'm
Yeah.
Swedish. So
Yeah.
it's like we're not really from a country, kind of feels to me, at least.
Yeah.
But
Alltså den
I
här
never understood like,
videon!
yeah, this is my country. It's like I need to protect it. I don't understand this, and I don't
No, I
understand
don't
why you would
get
want
it.
to
Well,
brandish like the Swedish flag at the demonstration.
Fattar ni vad vi skapar idag
dude, like
eller?
that type of shit,
Vi
I feel like
måste
it's
få
rooted
tiden
in
att
war,
smaka på
you know,
dem.
where you're just like fighting for no reason just because you're born into something, and it's just like we've been doing it for centuries and centuries.
Yeah, it's like
But yeah,
to me, it's kind of like the
Och det är hela
governments
världen.
of
Men
the
det som
world that like,
händer,
they disagree for
nu är det
something,
nämligen så
and you're
att
like
vi ska få
you're
skratta
like trying to
lite, tänker jag. Det
I don't
vore
know, you're
skönt.
forced to go to war, and you're trying
yeah,
to justify it
Men
to
ni
yourself
ser
with
väl
like,
att det
yeah, I'm
finns
fighting for my country.
skrattmoment i livet,
No,
eller hur?
you're just getting
Det är
forced
som
by a
en
government that doesn't give a shit about
radiotalare
you to
som kommer ut här
fight.
nu, hans specialitet. Han är den
that's the
svenske
thing. But that's where I feel
radiotillverkaren
like the
och
internet is
han
such
jobbar
a
fortfarande. Kan
like
vi
it's
ge en
when
varm
you think about it,
uppmuntring?
the
Peter Hagen.
difference that it makes, like in those sorts of questions in today's times, like the accessibility of information, it's nuts,
And of misinformation as well.
and of misinformation, of just like content of anything.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Respekt, respekt, respekt! Ja, det är
Yeah,
fantastiskt att
respect.
få stå här
But I
och
Respect
feel
up.
like
jag tackar
I
så
don't know.
mycket för
I guess it's kind of like Google
förtroendet att få komma hit och
and things
prata
like
inför
that
alla
make their
många
money by
människor.
giving people what they want to see.
Och
But I feel like
vi tänker på
it's
alla
kind of
de
hard to do. I
som
feel like
kanske
they
skulle
should.
vilja vara med.
Yeah.
Som kanske inte vågar
You've heard
visa
of that.
sin
They talked about
vilja
that in the
här
same
för att de av olika
in the thing I was talking
anledningar
about before we went to an
känner
exposition
sig
about like fake news and how
Mm.
like
hotade
misinformation
eller vill
works.
inte, alltså man
And
vågar kanske inte träda fram, komma ut
you
ur
get in this
den
bubble
så
like
kallade
when you watch YouTube, like you
konflikthärden.
start watching a certain channel.
Eller
Like
hur?
I started
Meningen
watching videos of Rust recently, and it's like
Yeah.
respekt!
I get a lot of those videos, and you create a bubble of around yourself where you just get content that's in your bubble and nothing that contradicts
Yeah.
Ni
what's
vet var
in your
man ska
bubble.
börja
I feel like
någonstans, där man ska
Exactly, man.
they
alltså
should try
först
to
ska
work
man
against
börja
that Google or
någonstans.
something to try and
Men vi
like
måste ju ändå
put
börja
one
med
or
den här
two videos here that like
fredpremissen. Kommer ni
completely
ihåg
is
den?
outside your bubble.
På en
Maybe
Mm,
they
kärnvapenfri
do that,
that's
I don't
true.
know, but
plats någonstans långt borta
I don't know either,
But
man.
like,
But yeah,
just to get these people that look up all this misinformation and try and like filter through it at the start so much, they just get this bubble with information coming from the same places that are all like confirm their like false opinions.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I want to get a
No, I
new
feel
beer.
you. I feel you. Go
This
for it,
beer,
man.
this beer was really nice, but we have the same one, my guy. Are you not done with yours?
Yeah. Yo, I feel like I don't have any in my fridge. Just check,
You don't have. You've drank them all already. What the hell?
dude. But I still have some of this fucking strong ass beer.
Oh fuck that beer, bro. All right, I'm gonna take the Esplanade Winter Warmer.
Go for it, dude.
Now
Go for
this
it.
is a Christmas beer they still had in stock.
Mm. Little
Uh,
Christmas.
I hate beer, really, kinda. So I don't know how I got you to to convince me to buy beer. Honestly.
Dude, it's always nice with a little beer, man.
Oh no! What the hell is this? I don't know. Can you see my camera? I don't think you can.
I can't. I
You
can't.
can. You
No, I
can't.
can't.
Yeah, it's black.
It's black.
The beer is black.
Oh, the beer is black. Okay. I thought
Uh,
the camera.
wait, what? There's corn malt, chocolate cakes. Okay, I'm gonna take. Oh, it smells really interesting. It smells. Oh my god! It actually smells like Kneck. I don't know what that is. It's like, kind of like a chocolate kind of.
Like caramel, kind of,
Yeah,
no?
more like caramel. Yeah, this smells really good. I hope it tastes good. Wow,
Man.
it's like beer with
Yeah.
a chocolate taste. That's really weird. What the hell?
Sounds good, though.
Wait, yeah. What? It's I don't know if I showed the bottle. This is it's kind of like you can't really see it since my camera's so bad, but it's kind of like you can see kind of winter vibe to it. It's it's like beer, and then you add another taste on top of it. It's like two different tastes in one. It's really weird.
Hmm.
Look,
Like some, but it's still chocolate.
it's so weird. It's like I have the beer taste, and then somehow something that resembles chocolate comes through.
Hmm. Is it better than the ones you've had, though?
I don't know. If I had to choose between beer, like normal beer, and this, I would take this, I think.
Okay. Okay, so it's still, somewhat nice.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of the beer taste, and it's, I'm a bit conflicted about this one.
Which one would you say is the best one so far?
So far, now I would have to say, like, since this was a beer, the first one we had, the Lambic beer, Lindemann's Apple.
Ah, the Lindemans, yeah.
That one, but I mean, it was basically just a cider. But then, like, you know, the people that judge you because you get a cider, then I can just say, "Give me this beer," and it's just a cider. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know. You know me. I'm not a fan of beer. I would much rather drink cider or make cocktails. You know.
Shit. Yeah. Yeah, cocktails. I need some of your cocktails, man. I miss them.
Yeah,
I
I
haven't had a
got.
cocktail since you made some cocktails.
Yeah,
I
you know
think.
what I realized after is that the cocktails we made for New Year's, I completely forgot to put the lemon in them.
That's why. That's why it
That's
was
why what? That's
disgusting.
yeah,
no,
no,
but
but like,
no, but you could imagine that there was perhaps a little bit of something that you could add. You know,
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
I know what you mean. It's like, cause now we did Long Islands, and how I remembered them, they were like really good. But when we had them at New Year's,
very
I
strong.
didn't add the lemon.
It's so
So it
strong,
was
dude.
it was no, when we froze, kind of like froze it, we didn't have any ice either. So I thought at first it was that. Because if you add ice to it and then you shake it, the ice cubes dilute a bit the drink and it becomes less strong, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if the Long Island is supposed to be shaken. I think it is. Uh, but
Shake that shit.
yeah, so usually that dilutes, and when it's colder, you taste alcohol less, which is
Mm.
what I thought it was. But yeah, I think if we added lemon, like, do you remember, like, the second one we made where we had let the alcohol freeze a bit for like an hour and a half? It was a
Yeah.
lot better than the first one where
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
hot. I think
Definitely.
if we added
Definitely.
lemon on top of that, and like, I think it would have been really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause yeah, I still have
It
the
was
bottles
already
here.
decent.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. Yeah, I get what you said. It wasn't that good, really, but like for the amount of alcohol that was in there, like,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
you didn't have
Yeah.
to get the like nauseous feel of alcohol. It was
That
it was
vodka
just,
feeling.
yeah. How I felt, it was more like it didn't
You could
taste
sip it.
it didn't taste that great, but it was mainly that, not the like, oh, this is horrible.
No.
More
Yeah.
like, it's not.
Yeah.
Oof, I would rather
Yeah.
have something else.
Yeah. I mean, I would sip it. You know.
Mm. I chugged it.
Based on your behavior that night, dude, I
Based on
believe
my
that.
behavior, nah, you just went into like, you just found some girl that you knew, and then like, whoops, we were in someone else's apartment and partying.
Yeah, but you know what, man? That was maybe the Long Island in me. You know.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Damn.
I still, I still got the bottles here. Now, when I
Yo.
went home, I didn't tell anyone.
Yeah, you
I
took
took them.
them. You just took them.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, no one else gonna want these.
Hey, I mean,
Hey, I
honestly,
still paid
yeah,
a
yeah, you
big
paid half.
chunk of it.
Yeah, exactly. You paid for half. So a
Yeah,
unit
that
pass.
was a huge, that was a huge hit to the wallet. I didn't
That
expect
was a
it to be
huge hit,
like
too. Yeah.
$75 for like one night for me. God damn, I'm not used to that. Like, one friend I have here, I'm completely against this. Like, buying drinks in clubs, I just never do it because
No.
it's so expensive, and I would honestly, to me, it doesn't add anything to like the fun. If
Yeah.
we drink before.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll drink before.
Yeah, and
I
then
would
I
at
feel
least
like
buy one though.
I don't know. I feel like I we drink before, and then we just like go there, and maybe it's because I live in a shithole, and it closes kind of early, so we leave. We start pretty early in my opinion. Like, we go home to like the guy we're having like the pre-party at like 7, and
Yeah.
then we drink basically until 11:30, maybe 12. I think
Mm.
I think we have to come before 12 because then like the entrance restrictions change. Like, you have to pay or something bullshit. Like,
Ah. Yeah.
so we go, and then the things close at 2, so we don't really stay there for so long. So I never buy anything there because I don't know. I don't feel like I need to, and it's so expensive so quickly. Like a
Yeah.
hundred crowns, $10 for like one drink. God damn.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy.
But so many times I've gone away for like, I pay for a drink, like I order a drink, pay for it, and it's like the card declines. Like, slowly walk away from the bar. But like, honestly, I don't think they notice it even. It seems so stressful to work in
Yeah.
a club bar.
Damn.
Like,
Yeah. It's
you're
just on to the next one.
yeah, I mean, you're not even gonna care. Like, they probably just accept that some people are not gonna pay, and it's like, yeah, whatever. I don't have time for this shit. I gotta serve
Yeah.
everyone.
Exactly. I mean,
And
yeah, they're not gonna chase you.
and
You
also
know.
the terrible part, like, you can't hear shit. like trying to figure out what people want. It's like every
Yeah.
single order is a hassle.
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine the people who's like, I want a vodka Red Bull and this and this. Like just 3 drinks is already a hassle.
Yeah.
Shit.
These
I
people
think
need a drink.
hey, that's exactly what I was about to say, man. I think these people need a drink,
Yeah.
man.
You know, like, you know what this reminds me of? Like, obviously I wasn't there, but like, this guy like screaming and like chanting and like lifting his arm. It's fucking Hitler, man.
Dude, yeah,
Like
hey, that
seriously.
guy.
Like
Oh
look at
shit!
him.
Hey,
What the
oh,
hell?
what the fuck, dude? What the fuck,
Okay,
dude?
I'm quite sure he didn't like mean to make it look like that. But the
Nah,
fact
but
that
that
we
was too
exactly
close. That was too.
exactly when we say it, like
Jesus.
like it's it's crazy. Like people don't realize that they're like in a cult or like oh my god.
Hallå, ljudet där nere.
Bruh.
Jag tror att jag kommer behöva ha en till
And as you
mikrofon
can
här
see,
uppe.
it's probably like 2 p.m. here, over there in the stream, and it's already getting dark. So
Yeah,
that's
Jag behöver en till
that's
här.
pretty
Sweden for you.
sad part about Sweden. Yeah, yeah. But right now it's getting more and more light
Feeling
every
like it.
day, which is
Feeling like it.
nice.
Yeah.
And for us who like don't go outside really, wake up at 12 and don't go outside at all day, every
Exactly.
day, it doesn't really
It
make a
doesn't
difference.
matter. No.
Yeah.
No. Like my
Like
I have everything closed, so
um
it's just
I
darkness.
just do like slash time set 0 whenever it's night anyway in Minecraft, so like I don't even know what the
Exactly.
the fuss is
And
about.
that's the world we live in. I mean, it's
Yeah.
the metaverse type shit. Like the real world.
Oh yeah, you remind me. I have to pay rent on my metaverse apartment.
Exactly, man. Shit.
Like, I think it's kind of like oh they look so stupid, like chanting like, "No to vaccine pass, yes to freedom."
Nej till
How do they
vaccinpass!
keep going with this? Like
Like,
Nej till vaccinpass!
at some point it has to be like
it looks like a kids show. Don't you think? It's like, all right, so
yeah.
now this group here on the left, you're gonna sing yes, like no to vaccine pass, and then you guys on the side are gonna answer whatever the hell they're saying. Like, look at her. She's actually like directing like, no to vaccine pass, yes to freedom. And now they turn it into a party.
Dude, they're
What the
oh my
hell
god, bro.
is this? I honestly, this doesn't even look so bad. Like, if some people come just for this, fair enough.
Yeah.
Like, the restrictions are all there. Just set up a demonstration to have a party in the middle.
Yeah, yeah.
Respect.
That would be I would respect that.
Oh, imagine if that's what they do. And it's like, we're not here for a demonstration. We're just at a party. And the government just offered us the biggest place in Stockholm.
But dude, can you imagine that it's like imagine every single human being that's been deprived of their freedom. I'm thinking like every single non-white person ever, except for the past 50 years, for instance. And then show them this. We can't drink at a bar
Oj, oj, oj. Halleluja!
for 2 weeks past 11 o'clock p.m.
Mina vänner, mina
And then we just go like, I want to break free. Like, dude,
Yeah.
what do you want to break free from? Like,
Yeah.
dude.
But at the same time, it's always that, I don't know if this is, like, the grass is always green on the other side. It's kind of like that, not really, but it's like, you're never content with what you have.
Yeah, yeah.
Och när jag lyssnar på den här låten,
But it's, oh no, she's talking about
alltså,
her
jag blir
feelings when
nästan
she
tagen
listens to this.
själv.
No, I'm sorry, that
No.
Hela tiden jag
she
hör
has
den
to
låten.
realize how stupid she sounds.
Vi hör den här tjejen här.
Bro,
When
I
I
don't even
listen
think
to
she
this
does.
song, I feel so powerful, and I want to
I'm
fight
not even-
against the government. I
I
feel like
don't even
Rocky in his
think.
training video.
som en release för våran manifestation.
Ah,
Yeah, dude.
oh my god.
Jag tänker att hon ska få presentera sig lite närmare själv. Men jag vill att vi ger henne och hennes tjejer en varm applåd
So someone
nu.
else is gonna like, I don't know, someone's gonna talk about some bullshit now again. I haven't even listened to what's going on, honestly.
Nah, same. I mean, it's just been the same thing over and over again. It's just a
Yeah, I
problem
don't
that
like.
isn't even
Have
there.
they ever like? I guess the guy that was the vice president of whatever called World Doctors tried to provide some arguments. Didn't
Maybe.
really listen, but like
Tack
the
så
like most of these people, it feels like
Jag och min
they don't have
sambo
anything to say, so they resort to no to vaccine pass,
och
yes
de
to freedom.
bearbetar
Exactly.
That's their whole thing.
That's
som
the
de
you
That's
fall
their
back on
shtick.
that.
inspireras av utifrån
Yeah,
You
it's
fall
exactly
back on
like
it.
runt om i
when you
världen.
don't have anything to say, call up the guy with the
Det är
boner
okej
and get him to
att vara
chant.
rädd. Men den här rädslan blir farlig när vi låter den kontrollera oss. När
I
vi
bet
i
you this is like a
rädsla
15-year-old that has no idea what the hell she's
blundar,
talking about.
accepterar eller
Exactly.
rent av bara inte ser orättvisor som växer fram.
Oh.
Det
Do
krävs
you really not have any
mycket
other beer
mod
left?
för att vända
No,
den
I actually don't.
rädslan.
You have nothing
Men
left?
det
I have some
det gör
wine,
ni
you know.
idag.
Yeah, but not like
Att
we
det
bought
går.
together. We had
Var
the
och
same
en
amount
av
of
er
drinks.
visar.
How much
Yeah,
did
but
you
I had
drink
two.
yesterday?
I had two yesterday.
Visar att vi kan
God
bättre.
damn it, man.
I think it was just one of them though that we had together.
Här och visar.
When?
Stå upp för friheten.
Uh,
Och stort tack till
yeah.
initiativtagarna för att
Yeah, I
göra
think you
Svara
kept on
här
drinking
och påminna
like and
den här
passed
låten
out
för
like
er.
every other day.
No, because look,
Den finns ute
this one
överallt.
I think you
På alla
have, right?
streamingtjänster.
Wait,
Jag
I'm
hoppas
supposed
ni
to
gillar
have it.
den.
Wait, did
Och
I
när
not
ni
get
gör
it?
det, dela
I
den
didn't see it in
gärna.
my fridge.
Det
But
här
did
Yo,
I
är
drink?
if you
We Can Do
Oh,
Better.
whoops! It's in my bag still. Is that a beer? That's a IPA. God damn it! I
yeah,
don't
it's a
even
beer.
like that. Why did I even buy that? Yeah, so that was in my bag.
You gotta get beer, man. You
So I still have
to.
2 left, and I had this one. You had 3 more than me yesterday.
No, I don't think so.
Well, something's not right. I can feel it.
It's weird that it's just two more.
Yeah. Oh well, whatever. Let's not get hung
Whatever.
up. She's singing a song or something
Oh
about
yeah, that's true.
COVID
That's
pass to prove that the government is actually inserting microchips.
true. Oh yeah.
But honestly,
Listen.
like I feel like we've kind of seen everything we want to see about this video. I don't feel like this.
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, it seems to be going in circles.
Yeah, like kind of like
Atrocious singing.
all our videos.
Yeah, exactly.
It seems to be going in circle and not really contain anything important.
Yeah, exactly. I mean that's kind of the selling point though. So, I mean, if you watched until now, from the start,
Get a
unsubscribe, get a
God
life,
damn.
like get out of here, man. I don't know what.
Like, what are you listening to us for? We don't even know what we're talking about.
We have no idea.
We're doing
We
a
have no
beer
idea.
review, and I've drank 3 drinks in 2 hours and 20 minutes. I
Dude.
just started my third drink.
Man, we can be your friend online like this, but we're not your friends, dude.
Yeah,
Just
we
go-
don't even
go to
like
bed.
you. We don't
Go to
even
bed.
like.
go to bed. Go to bed. And yeah, let us finish this this night in peace, cause
Right.
damn.
So yeah, maybe yeah. So that's about it. See ya.